game is fair play. Last year, we had some problems, and you saw that with refereeing and what have you. This year, it's been So far, so good. In our mind, the referees have been very remarkable. We want to encourage them. They must not be influenced by anything, continue to be professional. The game must always be fair play. Because you know what? These counties, these players are putting their all into it. So one man cannot just go and frustrate their effort. So we are on everybody's back, watching to ensure that the game will continue to be fair play as is envisaged by FIFA. What we need to do now is to use the county meet to ensure development, especially in sports, is left on the ground. So any county that hosts has a responsibility to ensure that the infrastructure that we'll be using has some development. And we also have a responsibility to buttress what the county will do. So all of the counties that hosted, they hosted because their pitches were qualified and then they committed themselves to ensuring improvement on the facility. So we went to Cape Town where the opening was. You will see that the authorities, they're on their own. They have started developing the field. They have stadium, the pitch itself. So we, working with the FA, have said to them, for example, once you do the groundwork and the drainage system on the pitch, we'll work out modalities to ensure the artificial turf is brought there. But beyond that, in the meantime, we donated about 600 bucket seats to the people of Cape Town for the stadium. So they started planting the bucket seats there. In Bon County, you also go there, working with the FA, some bucket seats were donated and that they use. The remaining ones, we committed to give them 300 to 400 bucket seats. So in the next few days, they'll be coming here and we'll turn it over to them. The pitch in Greenville, we intend to also do likewise. If they need bucket seats, we'll donate some bucket seats to them. So we want to leave an imprint, want to leave a mark. That's what the president wants. So that when a county is declared host, they are happy because they know something will be left and not just come, play, and leave. And the all-inclusiveness will also require including other disciplines. That is where I know you also have interest. So it has always just been football, kickball. You know that. This year, we brought back basketball. So the basketball edition is on. Next year, we intend to include other disciplines. Women's football, I mean, it's cardinal. You know, our women, our young girls are now playing actively, taking part in ECOWAS tournaments, taking part even in the CAF tournaments, doing well. Recently, the national team, the female senior national team, became champion of the MRU tournament in Sierra Leone. So we're trying to include women's football, perhaps moving forward, the track and field could come back, volleyball, and you name it. So that's what we want to see beyond just the ordinary talk about peace and reconciliation, which of course is also good, but we want to blend that with genuine development in the counties that will be hosting.
Let's look at briefly the performances of the young kids on the field of play, both kickball, football, and basketball respectively. How do you see them so far? Very
marvelous. From my own little understanding of the game, they are all exceptional. But mind you, we have technicians who are out at all of the games to look at the talents and make recommendations. So first division teams are there. Second division teams are there. Scouting. International scouts are here. Some of them were in my office the other day. They have come to also look at the players. So it's good that when you are participating in this tournament, do your best. You never know what is inside for you. Do your best, be a disciplined player, and put your all into it. And obviously, it's possible you could emerge as one of Europe's best or Africa's best in the not too distant future by getting opportunity to go out and play. And even locally on the senior national team, we have the coaches of the senior national team who are here also watching the games.
squad, and they will be going against the scoring team in the county meet thus far, Lofa County. They emerged to this stage of the competition after trashing out Bon County in a fascinating style. So it's going to be very important, very interesting, fantastic football. They've got some young talents who are up to the task to showcase their skills. Lofians are here from all walks of life to cheer their county to victory. So it's Mankibi County who just read next door from Montserrat County. They are troop here to see how best they can make a supporting one for their respective counties. The MVP, he's been called here the county meet legend, if you will. Tape, he will be one of the men to talk about, to watch forward for in this competition. And so is the young kid, Kenneth Cole, who scored the winning penalty to send Nimba County highest carrier home from this important national county sports meet. Let's take a very short break, and when we come back quickly, we usher in our guests briefly before going to the first half action. For rejoining us, we are privileged to have with us a son of mine, Gibi County. He was here right after they won their match against the all-important highest carrier of the county meet, and talking about Nimba. They've been called the giant killer of mine, Gibi Seku Kalasco Damaro. Welcome, you live on Intel Sports.
Thank you, and Julia, again, thanks for having me on Intel Sport. It's a privilege to be in your studio once again. You know, anytime I come in a studio, I'm optimistic about, a victory. So I'm glad to be here again, at least to give the team, a morale boost for our victory against Lofa.
Lofa County, the score, the highest goal in this all-important 2024-2025 county meet. Are you up to the task to quiet their scoring abilities?
Well, I think today will be the last bus stop. As we normally say in Liberia, today will be the last bus stop for Lofa County, because, like you clearly said, Magivi has proven to be the surprise team of this tournament. It didn't just happen by way of miracle, right? It is about preparation. The young guys are prepared. It doesn't matter what kind of name you bring against them today. What matters most is the courage, the determination they are having to bring pride to the country. And from all indications, yes, they have the support. They have not lacked the support since the county meet started. It is because we thought it wise as a county, some of the things they've been complaining about over the period of time, to allow those things to pass and fully support them. Because when you support a footballer, or whatever you do, even you get your child in school, you give them all of the leverage, the support. They can come home with good grade. And Magibi, the team, has demonstrated that the support that we have given them over the period of time, they are ready to reciprocate that support that they are receiving from the sons and daughters of Magibi.
Apart from the support, let's look at the technical aspect of the play, of the game. You tend to agree with me that Lofa got some of the best talents, and we can talk about Jekwe Conan, the legs of Tape. And looking at your defense, though we have Pascal is in your defense, are you really sure that you can contain the legs of the two dangerous players?
Julius, you are a sports lover. I know you. You're one of the best players that I've played with. And football is about 11 players.
Sure.
Football, it doesn't matter what kind of name you bring, right? We have seen it over the period of time. We saw Senegal defeat France
in the World Cup.
In the World Cup. We have seen teams with underdog name defeat people with quote-unquote some of the best players in the world. So Magibi is no exception. We are prepared. We're not looking at the name. When the ball bounces, The only thing we look at is the object. And that's what we have indoctrinated the guys with, to look and concentrate only on the football. And, don't look at the name. All of them are playing at the same level. And, the team is prepared psychologically. The team is prepared in all aspects. So given those preparations that have been awarded the team, clearly, it doesn't matter what kind of name you call. It doesn't matter who Lofa County bring today. The only thing that is stopping Mike Gibby at this moment from lifting up the trophy is days. It's days. The only thing that is stopping Mike Gibby from lifting the trophy is days. Because I know clearly that this year, this particular year that I'm speaking to you on, my confidence level with regards to the team winning the county meet is unprecedented.
Grand Jida says similar thing.
Grand Jida. So Grand Jida is at the final, right?
Yeah.
So clearly we are meeting Grand Jida in the final. So we'll see who's more optimistic than their friend, who got a better team than their friend, who has a better prepared team than their friend. And Mike Gibby has demonstrated that we have the better team in this tournament, owing to where we came from way down there to reach to this level. It clearly shows that we are prepared to win the trophy, and the boys are prepared to bring pride to our team. We will have the biggest county meet celebration ever in our county history, in our country history in Mike Gibby. We last won the trophy. It's been a very long time since we last won the trophy. This is our year to win the trophy. This is our year to celebrate. This is our year to bring joy, happiness, excitement to the sons and daughters of the people of the Gibby Mountain.
At the same time, our Grand Jida can also say similar thing, because the last about 17 years they've not went to the finals, and they are into the finals. They are also optimistic about that. But finally, please, what's your prediction for today's game?
My predictions is 2-1 in favor of Mike Gibby. Mike Gibby is defeating Lofa County 2-1.
Any final message to Mangibians?
I just want to say today that we are here. Mike Gibby, sons and daughters of Mike Gibby. Let us remain steadfast and support our team. This team is bringing happiness. You saw when we won Nimba, you saw the jubilations in Mike Gibby. You saw how people were happy. People were walking from in the hospital. That's the excitement the team brings. Sick people were celebrating from the hospital. It clearly shows that this team is not only about coming on SKD. It transcends just coming on SKD Sports Complex. It goes beyond, just those mere things we're talking here. It is the livelihood of the people of Mike Gibby. So clearly, let us remain steadfast and support our team, and they will bring happiness and pride to our country.
Thank you very much for that. I'm tempted to wish you good luck, but hard work will definitely see you through. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Sekou Kalasko Damaro, a proud son of Mike Gibby County, very optimistic that this is their time. They killed the giant Nimba, and they are facing another favorite, Lofa. All he says is that they are not deterred. Preparations, focus man is their order, and they will win 2-1. Let's take this break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the SKD Sports Complex, relatively filled stadium. But this is the last semi-final for the 2025 county meet. It's contested between two teams who are very successful in this competition and know each other very well. Lofa, they are the home team. That the scoreboards suggests. I've been in 4 of the last 5 semi-finals at this level. Margibi, you have to go back to 2018 on the same ground when they defeated Bomi, when they lost to Bomi to play in the final. So 2012 they won it, Margibi beating Nimba by 2-0. So whatever happens on tonight, something is at stake, and as the two heavyweights meet just before kickoff, Julius Compton did say that Margibi are the giant killers following their success over Nima County from the penalty spot, and obviously they now have a big hill to climb if they have to reach a final, because they have between them and the place in the final is Lofa. My name is Ben, and I'm sitting alongside Wayne Gaga.
It's good to be here, Ben, and it's good to witness or to cover the last semi-final fixture of the 2024-2025 National County Sports Meet between Lofa County and Margibi County. Both counties have met on several occasions, looking at the startup from 2016-2017, Margibi. Also in 2021, both counties met in a group stage for a win from Lofa County against Margibi. Both sides met in the semi-finals the same year, and Lofa upstilled Margibi to reach the grand final where they won their first ever title. So Margibi gave up the pathway to Lofa County in order for them to win their first ever county meet trophy. Then on January 2, Lofa County also defeated Margibi County on post-match penalties as well. So both counties have a lot of information and results between the both counties. So let's see what happens today and who going to edge on the records in terms of history.
Just under a year ago in April in Cat City, we know these two teams were in the same group. And then Margibi were the hosts. They lost about 2-0. So just under a year, we have both of them meeting in the semi-final. A place in the final is at stake. We know what Lofa can do. We saw them easily brushing off their opponents, Bond County, in the quarterfinals, where they won by 4-0. It was a fairy tale of the 16-year-old Emmanuel Flomo, who scored twice. In between those goals, there was one each from James Tappet and one substitute I can remember at this stage. But that quarterfinal performance win against Bong, Lofa was just on fire.
Yes, Lofa County most recent semi-final results in 2020, they defeated Grand Crew 2-1. 2021, they defeated Margibi on post-match penalties. Then in 2023, they defeated Bon County 3-1 in the that's in the quarterfinals. Then in the quarterfinal also in 2024, they defeated Nima County 2-1 also in the semifinals of the National County Sports Meet.
Let's check the lineups quickly for you. Beginning first though. Okay, I will check what I have on paper with me. Okay, later on the technical team will do that so you see on your screen. But beginning first though with Lofa, who are playing home according to the scoreboard. They've only made one change to the team that ran up by 4-0 against Bong County. They have brought in Tito Yoko. Yoko starts ahead of Jala. That's Cody Jala. So the back four of Alpha D, Curtis Harris, Tokpasi, and Dennis Andrew. In Mayfi, I have to apologize. The back four of Curtis, Biker, Fred Deshoot, and Harris Dam. For Lofa, in goal is Junior Yendi. In midfield, you have Jibwe Kone, Archbishop Tar, Damon Jara, and then those three regular front players. Francis Doe, who plays his club football for Wologisi, the FC. James Stapper, the experience, who comes from Susa 3rd Division. And that young fella you call Emmanuel Flomo from Liska with the number 11 shirt. We are seconds away from kickoff for Margibi. They've made one change to the team that ran out in the quarterfinal. On penalty shootout, they've dropped Jara to the bench, and on comes Tito Yoko. So the back four of Alpha D, Harris, Tokpasi, and Andrew Dennis. The midfield consists of Candace Cole, Tito Yoko, who has came in for Jala, Usman Kamara, Ishdan Wia, and Joshua Jensen are the front three for Margibi County, who are in all red, kicking from right to left as we overlook the green turf of the SKD, and Lofa unchanged in their traditional green, forest green, kicking from left to right. The referee check his watch again. I think this is a 3:30 kickoff, and so we are only seconds away from kickoff win.
Yeah, sure, seconds away, and in charge of this match is current Liberia's best referee, Class A referee, that's Kofa Do. He will lead the teams of referee today, assisted by Ephraim Grant, FIFA badge assistant referee, and Tracy Chai, will serve as assistant referee number 2, who just came from Egypt from the Honor 17 World Cup qualifiers.
So as we start, early possession is with Lofa as the ball whistled past the back four of Margibi and comes straight into the goalkeeper's glove. That's Margibi goalkeeper who have possession for the moment. Do you call that red bread red color?
Yes.
I mean, and the bread sunshine as well. Loud say red.
Perhaps is red.
I think we say water red will also be correct. But there's a trim of a green on it, the Margibi jersey I'm trying to describe.
Yes, Mike Gibby in today's match, most recent semi-finals results in 2021, they lost to Lofa County. The same Lofa County post-match penalties. In 2022, they lost to Bapuru County 2-1. And in 2023, they lost to Nima County 1-0. So let's see whether they can pick up their very first win after 3 years.
Free kick to Mike Gibby, starting brighter off the Tool side.
Lofa will have to defend that
Yeah,
one.
Adi Shoutout, I think it's a guilty party there. There's a free kick centrally of the Lofians' goal. And Kofado urged the players to listen to the whistle before they can restart play.
So we have Usman Kamara and Kanes Cole. Kanes is also the...
I think Kanes' favorite for this one with his bright green boots. Kanes looking to run. Left footer, he takes it low and doesn't trouble the goal of Junior Yene. It is behind for a goal kick as we play at least 2 minutes of this anticipated Nante win.
Yes, 2 minutes gone already. We yet to see Gem SKD Sports Complex. Fans are trooping in.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Win. Yes, Kamara strikes from distance. It comes off the crossbar and scrambled away to safety by Lofa, who survived on this occasion. Matt Gibby starting better of the two side. Now they have a throw on the left touchline, taking infield. Here is the pass. The player goes to the ground. Kamara trying to hustle his way, but Lofa regains possession in the process, wins a free kick. That is the first real chance at goal. I mean, it's a very decent effort coming in from Kamara. Not a surprise though. The goalkeeper is beating a full stretch, but the goal isn't beating as the ball comes off the crossbar.
Yes, Usman Kamara had all of the time, all of the space to strike that, and he did well by doing so because he was left unmarked by Lofa County. However, the goal post saved Lofa County from conceding the first goal in this match.
Lofa better of the two sides. Sides in this semi-final. Don't forget, Lofa were overwhelming favorites, but Mark Gibby had the better of the two sides from the earliest transactions here. Injury to, I think, it's James Toppin. But the Lithuanian player on the floor.
Yeah, it's not James. Let's see who's that player. It should be Francis Doe.
Francis Doe, one of Lofa's 3 wild players, receiving treatment this early in the game. Opportunity to see that chance again for Matt Gibby. That was a daring strike.
Yes, he was left unmarked, Ben. So he had all of the time, all of the space to adjust himself well, and he just struck on target. It was brilliant for Usman Kamara.
Usman Kamara had a mixed game in the quarterfinal. He was booked early on for diving, but he started so good here for them.
Yes, but he succeeded also getting a penalty from a brilliant round. But let's see, he starts very bright here today.
The referee, Mr. Dole, is gingerly getting back in position for us to restart play with a throw-in inside the red channel.
Yes,
to Matt Gibby. We are waiting for the Lofa player, Francis Doe, to leave the pitch as he hops away. And temporarily, Lofa are down to 10 men as a defenders throw away to our left, over the far side of the field. Matt Gibby have got several bread rushes inside the penalty area. They easily been dealt with at the near post. James Tapper on a little bit of pressure. He doesn't get it away. In goes the cross, and he been headed out of the play for a corner.
Yes, great defending by Alexander Curtis. He saw that very well and managed to handle it quietly. That makes Lofa to not concede currently.
So early, Lofa on the back foot, struggling to come from in their own half. First real chance of the match created by Matt Gibby. And they do have a corner on the red touchline. Corner taking shot inside that left channel, right channel, trying to get away from Tapper. He does, goes to the ground looking for the free kick. And the referee blows for assimilation.
But I think he should
Blows
be
for
punished.
simulation, yeah.
Yes, he should be punished for
Yeah,
that.
if he blow for simulation,
Then he should be
it should be the
punished.
booking.
Yes,
Probably it's too early in the game.
No, it doesn't matter whatever time, Ben. That's the laws of the game.
Judas Cotton is sitting alongside us. I got a glimpse of Theo Jiko.
Yeah, Theo.
But I know he's going to resurface at halftime. He's been doing some work close to the pitch there. And for the first time in almost a minute or so, Lofa can attack Matt Gibby in their own half now.
Yes, Mike Gibby needs to be careful because
there is a change. Jibbe corner breaking in from the left touchline, but he surrounds possession. Giving back to Lofa. First time ball in right footer. It hits the outside of the goal frame. That is a brilliant move from Lofa.
great strike from Abishata, and that's the deadly movement of Lofa County. They have a deadly attack. So for every time you give them the opportunity to adjust in your half, it become very terrible for you.
Fantastic football this early, and we play just over 6 minutes of the 90 inside the SKD. Matt Gibby looking for the free kick, but I think it goes the way of Lofa, but the two players are on the deck.
I think that was good sportsmanship from the player of Lofa County. I hope that wasn't seen by the reserve referee because you can do that, and it was a bit intentional from that angle. Let's see, that's the chance from Lofa County. Abishata settled well, give a good pass, strike. Yes, that was a great attempt.
That's a statement of intent.
Yes, that they are back and not being let up.
Free kick taking long. Headed temporarily by the Magibian captain. The Lofa defender having some problems over the far side. Assistant referee number 2, Tracy Che, waves throw in to Mike Gibby on the red touchline. Taking the power of each down, we are on the edge of the penalty area. Lost his footing in the process. Referee says play on as we continue. Jala, tag, loses possession. Yaris Lofa over the halfway line. And Francis D lost his footing in the process. When the sun is blazing hot.
Yes, I'm trying to connect a history about Emmanuel Becker of Lofa County. He's a twin brother to another Francis Becker from Grand Judea County. So if Lofa moves on to the final, probably it could be the first. Some I may be wrong.
For two brothers to face each other.
Yeah, for not just two brothers, but a twin.
Yeah.
To face up each other. His brother already into the final and waiting the results from here. The Becker's brother.
First yellow card of the match. It goes to Matt Gibby County. Number 9 has been booked. So early. Tito Yoko has been booked. And here is the shield. He received the pass from Curtis. Chube allows it to run, but then it's been blocked there. In the process, Matt Gibby with possession. Dennis.
Yeah, great coordination from
Much
the
better.
back.
Alpha D swings it, looking for H down. We are flick on header. What a mistake from Curtis. He's in, he shoots. Right footer is off the frame of the goal. Right in the path of the goalkeeper who collects it. Matt Gibby, for the second time in just over 10 minutes or so, have hit the woodwork.
That should be Joshua Jensen. It should be Usman Kamara with that attempt. Yeah, Usman Kamara. But that was so clear for them to take the lead.
Now Lofa breaking away, turning defense to attack. Sliding challenge comes in here. Corner is the decision. as Jebe Conan tried to wriggle away from a couple of bright red shirts there. He wins the corner. Lofa making all the noise inside this 18,500 seated stadium in Painesville. Conan to take the corner. Takes it around the edge of the penalty area. Not headed away, struck on the half volley. Sealed, agonizing the wide and behind. Goal kick, Matt Gibby. We are having a blistering game.
Play 11 minutes. Interesting fixture. Great play from both teams. Today we have Pascal Harris in the reverse of Lofa County. The last edition he played for Lofa County, defended very well.
Here is Matt Gibby again, breaking him, sorry win, but there's a good, strong intervention there from the centered half. We allow the ball to go out of play. It's going to be a goal kick to Lofa, who honestly have been under pressure in the opening dozen of minutes or so at the SKD. And their goalkeeper Yene takes a long over the halfway line. He's trying to look for Harris down, the left back. Now Tapper goes to the ground, wins the free kick genuinely. Midway inside the Matt Gibby's half. Over the far side of the field. Probably 10 yards in from the left touchline.
Online, we have two CAF class. There's CAF A licensed coaches, Kova Koli and Matthew Dulotwe. Let's see who breaks the tree. The last time it was Dulotwe who surpassed Wata Fofana. But let's see whether he can do same over Kova Koli.
Jebe Corner will take this free kick. Jim Stappert is inside the penalty area. We haven't heard much about Emmanuel Flomo, but the header comes in and it's easily dealt with by goalkeeper Jimmy Double. I thought that was Emmanuel Bako, who has gone forward on a dead ball situation with that header. Now Lofa trying to grow gingerly into the game. Conan picks up Tape. Tape in pursuit of a red shirt, and goes a red-footed volley. Ambitious strike, 34 yards or wide over the top. Goal kick.
I think he had a long distance from that strike. He needed to connect his teammates, and probably it could be closer, even better for him.
The coach will tell you, early start of the game, you can try something from anywhere. You can try your luck. You know, you play football. You know what I'm talking about.
But you can't just waste the ball.
That would be required as a good attempt.
However, let's see.
Okay, Lofa attacking from left to right in this first half. Is that Curtis Edezana, the Watanga player, trying to pick Francis Doe, who lost his footing in the process. But it's going to be a throw-in just over the halfway line, far side of the field for Matt Gibby. Instead, the player takes it inside his own half, which is not an offense. Usman trying to get away from Curtis. He succeeds. And then H-Down, we taps the ball over the far side of the field. Matt Gibby looking for the free kick. And they get one inside the red channel, just about leveled up with the left. That's the red edge of the red channel. So it is a free kick. Kofado is on the scene, and these free kicks have been causing Lofa some problem.
Yes, but the band defending very well, thanks to Alexander Curtis and his colleagues in central defense there. But let's see how well they handle this. Even though Carter gave a sluggish pass that almost resulted to Mike Gibby first goal.
Candace Cole again on top of this free kick. Mike Gibby have got 6 red shirts inside the penalty area. His free kick comes off the head of a green shirt. He's claiming he wants a corner, and he's absolutely correct, Cole. That should have been a corner. Instead, the team of referees, what a goal kick to Lofa.
Yeah, that should have been. We have a playback of that free kick to see who had the final touch on it.
I think it was Jim Stapper who the ball ricocheted off him and behind. It should have been a corner, but for some other reason or so, None of the referees, could have seen it. And Kanesco was furious, very incensed. And he's got every reason to be unhappy on that occasion. Back to the action. Matt Gibby. Kamara goes to the ground looking for the free kick. Referee says play on.
Yes, it's a play on, says Kofado. Maybe he wants this to be a bit physical, not just an easy run.
And yeah, Maggie come again. That's very, 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 very wasteful. The shoe hacks it away. Alpha D knocks it back inside the half of Lofa. Magibi don't keep it in play. I think that Joshua Jensen over the far side of the field. Now D up against Tapper. Tapper has been penalized for pulling Alpha D's shirt. So that would be free kick. For Magibi. Taking long by Andrew Dennis. Now Kamara. Horace. Kamara. Clear off balance. Kamara shoots right footer on the half volley. Over the top. Kamara very lively.
Yes, lively. And missed the first clear opportunity in this match. Now he has 2 attempts on target and 1 off. He's a player to watch for in this fixture.
Corner has been beaten to the challenge. Chala. Corner. It's been clocked there. Magibi trying to bring the ball away. Should be the free kick. They've got one. Right in front of their own technical area. There's Usman Kamara. A player of Lofa on the floor. We still continue to play. Love the turn here inside the penalty area. Left foot that shot. It's been clear off balance again by Lofa.
That player needs to wake up if nothing terrible is happening to him, because he's not being looked at. Play continued and his position is a bit bad for his team.
Yeah, I think that's Edizana Curtis, the center half from Watanga. He's not known for going down the ground too easily, Curtis. So a player of that quality, whenever they go to the ground, you will assume that is a genuine concern.
Yeah, probably it could be. But sometimes you hold on to the pin until you have that breathing space to be catered to.
why is it so painful?
Yeah, but now see, he walks out of the pitch by himself, not being stretched out.
But it doesn't mean that he has not suffered pain.
Ben, come on, we move on. That's the fitness level, and you're maintaining the game. You got to be strong, Ben. You got to keep some pin. In our local stuff, we say you got to bear the pin,
Okay. Lofa with another attack. They still have possession. Lofa angles across. It's woeful, absolutely woeful. It's going to be a goal kick. Many people rated Lofa, including myself, as favorites coming into this game, but they haven't lived up to their expectation.
I didn't follow you. Neither those who rated Lofa as the favorite in this fixture. Looking at the caliber of players on both teams, you have a lot of qualities on my GB team as well as Lofa County. So it's not just.
Okay, Ishan, we are taps the ball to Camara. Camara checks as well. Leaves a mark on the floor. Shoots. Great save on the goalkeeper. The ball comes back to Camara. He's been ushered down. This red touchline, he goes to the ground looking for the free kick. Now the water cut it clear, under pass rally. Then in the end, Junior Yeni, who made that very great stop in goal for Matt Gibby, can have it hacked over the halfway line.
But Ben, how can attacker make such opportunity? He put himself in a perfect position, created the space, but kind of scored now in attack. He gave a true pass, flopped through the line, but no member of Mike Gibby is there, clears partially. But Mike Gibby still attacking. Deep play in the half of Lofa.
It's all Mike Gibby on the turn. Tico, Yoko with the volley. That just so wide over the top for goal kick.
Then
Lofa are nervous.
That should have been a very easy goal to score by Kamara, but you are so anxious, you know. He beat past the defender cleverly and had a complete 1v1 with the
keeper made a brilliant save.
He needed to place the ball on the far left corner of the pool. Look at this. He breaks the player. You don't need to kick that way.
That's a brilliant save.
You can't kick that in that corner. You can't do that. Drag the ball in the far left angle of the goalpost. It will be so easy for you to score. But anyway, that's
the blonde-headed, the toss of Wayne Gaga, blonde-headed. Backer trying to recycle possession, stop the ball from going out of the play, but he doesn't get in time, so it's thrown into impressive Matt Gibby. We're still drawing, as we play almost quarter of the game here at the SKD Sports Complex. Matthew Juditwe in deep conversation with Usman Kamara. Yaroslava Tape brings in Flomo, goes to the ground looking for the free kick, now the water. Well, Flomo having had enough touches in the opening 23 minutes or so.
Yes, he had to introduce himself or his presence in this fixture, but let's see, probably his introduction will be the goal.
He scored twice here when Lofa ran out 4-0 winners against Bon. Francis Doe. Header force other play for it through into Matt Gibby, who are on top for the moment. Usman is being shooted, but Baker in the process wins the free kick, takes it very quickly in the path of Ishdan. We are kind of score, trying to head it backward, but Lofard have it clear. The strong cut is Hesse in the path of James Tapper. I like the composure of Matt Gibby. They're giving a better account of themselves. They look like the team that beat their team.
Yes,
on Sunday.
Yes, looking at the lineup of My Gibby County, they have a lot of players who play for Susa FC in My Gibby, and that's the team James Tapper played for, so they understand his way of play. As you are seeing this fixture, he's not as much dangerous as in other fixtures, so he's being shielded very well. Looking at Harris Jackson, Jensen Jagshaw, Tico Yogo, these are players from Susa FC in My Gibby County, and it knows the way in which James Tapper play.
Football is 90 minutes. They have to do this until 90 minutes.
Sure. Let's see whether they can maintain it. But they need to be careful if Emmanuel Flomo, who is asleep currently in this fixture, wakes up, something terrible might happen for them.
Emmanuel Flomo then chasing shadows in this opening quarter of an hour or quarter of the game, because we play almost 25 minutes or so. Having given a better account of himself, Emmanuel Flomo, but take nothing away from him. He only needs one chance, only one chance, and he's going to make maximum use of it. As Tapper drifts down this left-hand side, the Lofian captain, he walks himself out of the pitch.
Yeah, he needed to be out because you had a medical team going on the pitch, so you need to live by the laws of the game.
Flick on header, looking for Flomo. Easy to clear, but Alpha D on the turn over the halfway line. Horace. Free kick. Malgibi. Candace Cole receives it. Takes it on his green shoes. That brings in Kamara. Red foot the shot. That's edge down. We are. The red foot the shot. But that was Kamara. I'm sorry. Kamara is all over the pitch. Usman Kamara.
Yes, so far is the only player up front for Maigibi Kande who's appearing. Yet to see edge down. We are in Joshua Jensen.
Still drawing 0-0 here. Someone making the insertion run from the back. The header there clear off the line acrobatically by Magibi. Then back on. Picks up Jebe corner with his wet shoe. Lovely looking chip. Header back by Magibi. Back up. Forward from fullback position. The red back. His low angle cross has been easy to clear towards the halfway line. Curtis Jackson comes across. First down clearance. Francis heads it. Clear on the volley by Magibi. Only as far as a green shirt. And here is corner, keeping the ball on the floor. Gets away from his marker. He's been tripped in the process. Candace Cole is a guilty party. Free kick is a decision.
Yeah, great decision from referee Kofa Do. Let's see how well Lofa County will convert this. It's James Tapper. So far, as per the record, he's the only player who has scored from a set piece like this, a free kick, and that was done against Sando County in the group stage of this competition.
Lofa with a free kick. James Tapper stands hands on hip. Alexander Curtis wants a piece of this one. A 3-man wall is being built. Tapper runs in red-footed. He looks to scoff his effort. I see him just kicking the floor. He's not impressed with himself.
Yeah, he needs to come up in this section. He needs to. There are a lot of responsibility on his shoulder currently.
Harris, the scapegoat of Malgibi, H-down, we are. Bringing in, is that Candace Cole checking on his left foot, then he's been pushed, I think, outside the penalty area. He trying to break through a green traffic, and then Lofat easily have it clear towards the halfway line. Here is Francis Doe. Francis Doe with the overhead clearance.
Maintain possession, I think, would be better for Francis.
Harris in possession for Magibi. Trying to bring in Dan Weir. Love the touches from Dan Weir to Horace. Jobel has been beaten in the process. Free kick.
You hold on to the ball for a very long time, then with no progressions. That cannot be a good job being done by Jokwe. You need to release the ball.
Not at all. He has to release the ball on time.
Yes.
And here he comes again, Jibwe. Picks up Baiko. One-time ball from Baiko. Jibwe gets away from two red shirts. Then breaking from the red ball in goes across. It comes off a red shirt. The decision is a corner because the last touch looks to ricochet off corner. Correct decision.
Yeah, correct decision.
Correct decision.
Yes, yeah, because it deflected on him.
Yeah.
There will be cooling break for everyone. Do we have cooling break yet?
Necessary. I've been cooling off ever since. The temperature in this room, admittedly, is very nearly what the guys are experiencing on the pitch.
What do you say, man?
What do you say, sir? I have 24,000 BTU, but it seems they have 2,000 BTU.
And then when we take a quick break because it's cooling break, however, on the stadium still goalless between Maigibi County and Lofa County. This is the last semi-final fixture. Sunday we have a grand final.
And whatever the case, a final is a final. That is going to be a big, big one. We already have Greg Jeter there. One of the twin brothers, like you said. Baco. What's his first name? Francis?
Emmanuel Baco.
Emmanuel Baco. is the one playing here.
Yes.
Emmanuel Barker is here. And I think Francis Barker is in the front. We're hoping.
Yes, his brother Gabriel Barker.
Gabriel.
Yes, and interestingly, both of them wears the same jersey number 23.
23.
Yes.
Wow.
So let's see. Hope to see Emmanuel Barker in the grand final, and how classified and interesting that final will be. But
last
now,
final, I think Barker Emmanuel from Lofa received a rare card. He was rare carded in that final against River G. That was a shame because he would already love to end the game, and then his side would go to lose. Well, we can get a few seconds thoughts of Theophila Jiga, who's been pitch sat throughout since the game started. We're very lucky and fortunate to have him. Theo, your thoughts in the opening half an hour or so?
Yeah, it's been a blistering football match, so to speak. Initially, when it started, I think it started with Magibi staging all of the attacks. In my mind, they've been quiet down to some extent, but not to a large extent. They still are the best team on the pitch in my mind. But Lofa are sparking up momentarily and creating some scary chances. So from where I sit, on the scale of 0 to 100, I think I would give it to Magibi County somewhere around 60-65%. The other one dictating the pace. The Lofa County goalkeeper has had more balls going to him. He's done more saves. Unlike the Magibi County goalkeeper, Jimmy Double end up in the first half.
Expert opinion of Theo Jekyll here sitting alongside me on Intel's Pulse. 32 minutes played in this first half, still 0-0. Lofa trying to grow into the game gradually, but in all honesty, Magibi have been the better team. Now here they come again with Horace, almost short of the halfway line, lifting the ball, flying the header from Biker. I think he was trying to prevent Usman Kamara from getting on the end of this one. So however the case, that's good defending. Barker takes the throw, but only giving away to a green shirt who skips away from a couple of red shirts, and then the referee says free kick. That's a correct decision. Yeah, he was trying to play the advantage Kofa Do, Mr. Do, and then the second tackle looks to have impeded the player. Yes, Francis with the volley in front of goal. James Tappert arrives late. The cross was too close to goalkeeper Jimmy Dower. Alpha D forward from fullback position over the halfway line. Checks on his right foot, picks up Canesco, who launches the ball forward looking for H down. We are inside the penalty area. The goalkeeper is on it. Easily controlled by Junior Yeni. Now Barker with the blonde head. Good tussled here. Canesco retrieves possession for Lofa. That's Magibi playing from right to left. In goes a right-footed volley, wide over the top. Goal kick is a decision. And there you see the referee, Mr. Doe, and the Lofa player really arguing on that occasion, Damon Jala. Jibwe skips away from his marker, then trying to look for Tappe. The ball just whistled over Tappe's head.
I think the correct way was been for Francis Doe, who made the diagonal runs on the far right side of the 18. So I don't know why Jigbe decided to go for James Tapper. Probably
Tapper was the preferred option to him, you know.
Yes, he had a decision.
Here we go again. Here comes Magibi. Here is a pass. It should be at the back of the net. But what a save! What a save of the goalkeeper, Junior Yele. It's a defense splitting pass that had the defense of Lofa in tatters. The striker gets on the first down ball in. Fantastic effort, but even a better save from Junior Yele.
Yeah, great move from Magibi down that right side, away from commentary position. The ball is dragged across the face of post. The striker comes on. It's a one-time touch, but the goalkeeper stands his ground. Classic finish. Classic save from the goalkeeper as well.
Well, I thought we would have had our first goal seconds ago.
That's exactly is expected from a top class goalkeeper, Junior Yannick. With all of the experiences he had, he's proven himself here with such a brilliant and beautiful save. And that's not just the first for him. We saw that against Usman Kamara. A very close range effort, similarly to that. But he's here and he's on top of his game here today.
So like Theo said, Junior Yenin is a busier of the two goalkeepers.
Of course, yes.
And Jimmy Double have practically been on harder day. And for a whole variety of reasons, Lofa are hugely indebted to Junior Yenin.
Yes, and it's all because you have Emmanuel Flomo who is still asleep. Hope he wakes up and tell Jimmy Double I'm up and it's time for work.
And my take is when Lofa County sparks up something with a combination of Jibe and Flomo, or maybe Tapper and Flomo, which has been the most quiet goalkeeper in this game. It might be boring. My take is how is he going to react under that circumstances, because he's not being the most active of the goalkeeper. He's not active. It could be a little bit on the disadvantage side of Margibi. They play all of the game, they haven't scored, but let's see how it's going to turn out.
Curtis trying to play shot quickly with Kone.
But Kone
But
has
the referee
the
stops
field.
play
Yes.
because he was injured.
Yes, he was
So
injured.
he claims to be injured. So Curtis goes long towards the back post. James Tappert is there. The header comes from him. He looks entirely unmarked, but the flag from Ephraim Grant on this red touchline is up. Offside is the decision.
Yeah, great call for Ephraim.
Jensen controls it well, then picks up, I think, Horace, who plays long, looking for Kamara. Strong header from Curtis. Now Horace gets the ball back on the floor. Jibwe in the tussle, leaves a marker on the floor. Trying to play 1-2 with James Tapper, and then brilliant defending from Margibi, who don't have a clear front of it. A little bit of mix up there. 27-yard off on goal. There is Francis, good chance to score. And then
Graded and penetrating pass to Francis Doe.
now here is Francis again. His shot has been charged down before kindly being deflected under the boots of goalkeeper Jimmy Double. Double, when we say he was on harder day, he's working now.
Yeah, it's now time because Flomo is getting up. You saw his first rear pass. It was a class to Francis Doe, but I don't know how well Francis Doe was thinking to miss up that opportunity. But that was so glaring for him to put Lofa ahead.
And that's why I always get problem will win. I mean, it's a great pass, decent finish, but the goalkeeper is equal to even to it. If the keeper makes the save, I mean, we always discounts the goalkeeper's performance.
Exactly. I mean, it's a great move. If you ask me in one word to describe the save by the goalkeeper, I think it was exquisite. But here is the thing. I did say that when Jibbe sparks up with Emmanuel Flomo, or Tapper sparks up something with Emmanuel Flomo, this game to a large extent is going to be a change a bit, and I think we're beginning to see that they're combining up front and beginning to find something out of this game, Ben. I mean, Jimmy Dawa has been called into action 1 or 2 times. Maybe the game is beginning to open up.
Sure. Harris, the Margibi skipper, left footer. A little bit of challenge from Emmanuel Flomo. Tishield here sit down. Only as far as Jensi, who looks to outrun the ball or the play for a throw in to Lofa over the far side of the field. Right in front, about 6 yards in front of the 8-2. That's Tracy Chai. James Tapper doesn't control well, so he's thrown into Margibi. Tapper just gets a little bit frustrated. I mean, he lets himself down because he didn't control the ball in his stride better. And so it's Margibi throw. H-down, we are judges it. It's inside the D, clear by Lofa. Pick up by Biker, Emmanuel. Trying to scamper over the halfway line, checks his run. Biker picks up Jibwe. Jibwe loves the crossfield dispatch. Straight in the path of Tapper. Tapper cuts inward. Then goes inside the center cycle. Looking for Jala. The Usman comes on defensive duty. Retrieves possession from Margibi. Level looking pass. Looking for down. If he let better defending for the ship because the ball came off his back. And that's good defending too.
It's down where he's moving diagonal, just looking for that little flick on in his path. and trust me, it's going to be on his right foot, and it will be something at the goalkeeper unit. But Lofa Kante comes back, at least for a moment. James Tapper is packing up something, looking for Flomo, who is tripping in behind that Magibi defense. Chigbe gets set. Is it Chigbe? No, it's Francis. Francis beats the entire defense band.
Francis passes woeful, but Lofa still has it. The goalkeeper at the near post. He pumps the ball again over for a corner. That was a great effort from Lofa Kante. Left side of the penalty area. The delivery is good. The goalkeeper is first hand, and he just parried it over and behind for a corner to Lofa.
I don't want to think it's a tireless overcoming the players of Magibi Kante, because they are now just looking like shadow marking, looking at the ball flowing through the middle of the park and even in their half. So I don't want to think so. It's tireless coming up on Magibi Kante.
Yeah, equally so I don't want to think so, but what I want to think is that they came over game tactics, game plan in this game. So maybe in the first or second quarter, score or go on Lofa to get an opener, then you hit them on the break. Lofa sat back, absorbed the pressure, contained the damage, limited it. Now Lofa is inching into the close of this game in the last half, and they are doing extremely well.
So you probably will say now Magibi is at the point where he to observe Lofa and be able to absorb the pressure of Lofa Kante. But let's see how it works for them, because they are not doing it as per the man-to-man mark, because if you look at their opponent, just give them the opportunity to flow on into your half, it becomes dangerous.
When Gaga, earlier you heard from TLG call, Magibi with Harris playing the ball to his teammate, will lift it long. Looking for the red touchline run of a red shirt. Yes, he gets it. Taking on his marker, one-on-one situation, wants to run towards the byline, in goes across. The goalkeeper is right at the near post and gathers it comfortably low to his right. Meaning no trouble at all for Lofa. I think, there is a problem here. James Tapper trying to run in behind those red shirts. Flomo, he's been dispossessed, but only temporarily. Lofa get the ball back with Jibwe. Corner, trying to cut us out of his red shoe. Yes, he does. In goes the cross. He cuts his back, looking for James Tapper, who's arriving from 10 yards out. But again, great defending from Magibi to get the ball out of play for a throw into Lofa. Lofa nil, Magibi nil. H down, we are gives chase. Dishu hears it out of play. H down, we are takes the throw quickly. And the flag is up. I think injury concern to Francis Doe. The Lofa winger is down injured. Francis Doe. He's having a good time this year in football, Francis, though. Plays his club football for Wologisi FC in the second division. I think they hold an unassailable 8-point lead at the top,
yes.
Ahead of Jubilee.
Yes,
so he's in the semi-final as well.
And besides that, he was one of the key contributors to the promotion and also the success of Black Men Warriors from the second division to the first division. But things didn't go well with him in the first division. That's how he got a transfer to Wologisi FC. Francis Doe.
It's been good. I mean, good for him over the last 24 months or so in football, promoting a team from second to first division, and then he's also playing in the semi-final of the county meet. His club, Wologisi, 8-point clear at the top of the league. We're being informed that we're going to play 3 minutes of added time in this first half. This game has been a half of two sides. The initial stages of the game, Magibi were in the ascendancy. Near the closing stages of the first half, as we await the first half whistle from Mr. Francis Doe, Kofa Doe, I'm sorry, you see that Lofa are in the ascendancy. Jimmy Double made 2 brilliant saves to keep the scoreline 0-0 as it is. But before that, I must say that Junior Yeni has been the man of the match. The Wologisi player will be taken out on stretcher, and Lofa temporarily down to 10 men as we restart play with this Magibi throw, taking long on the edge of the goal area, easily dealt with by a green shirt of Lofa. Lofa looking for the free kick, not a wallet, but they still have possession with I think Jala. Emmanuel Flomo is adjudged guilty. Of bringing down Jackson Horace.
So then, here is what Flomo is not doing in this game that is making him to be a bit less busy. I think he's not making too much of those diagonal runs. Again, if you make those runs, the question is, are your teammates spotting you and playing the ball into your path? I think that's the advantage with Magibi County. Every time we are makes the run, they find him and they play the ball into his path because they recognize that strength, the quality that he has. The Lofa County team, I'm not sure they recognize that as the strength of Emmanuel Flomo. He seemed to be too close to the defenders and it's making his game difficult.
Well, a very quiet Emmanuel Flomo on a very hot SKD pitch here. Lofa nil, Magibi nil. Francis Do is back on the pitch. We are level with respect to personnel on the pitch. Usman trying to play 1-2, but it's easily clear by Lofa, who don't get outside of own half. Hooked in again. The goalkeeper comes out. He should be a favorite to collect this one.
Again, I've noticed Jabwe Kone keeping time on the ball. Fantastic. When he has the ball, the defense of Magibi will go back and forth. But here's the thing. He's drifting towards the right side more than he playing in behind the three attacker because he's playing as an attacking midfielder. So if he comes directly from the middle, what he has is three attackers before him and he's capable of playing the ball left, right, center. He's not doing that. He's way to the right side. He has to square the ball outside and it's making it a little bit difficult for the three attackers to receive the ball.
The ball plays dope behind the defense there. Emmanuel Flomo trying to keep it in play, but I think it went outside. But again, that's good technical observation from Coach Theo Chico. Jobe is playing behind the front three, but more or less he likes to operate on the right-hand side. So there's no time for any drama. It's been an eventful first half in this blazing sunshine at the SKD as Mr. Kofado blows the first half whistle in the second semi-final of the National County Sports Meet. It's been a game of two teams involved in two different sides having chances at one point in time. Magibi started brighter of the two sides. They created good chances. On two occasions they hit the post, and on two other occasions goalkeeper Gino Yeni had to make fantastic saves to keep the scoreline 0-0. In retaliation, Lofa crafted some chances of their own. James Tapper got involved, and when Emmanuel Flomo, the quiet Emmanuel Flomo, sent a pass through to Francis Doe, his red-footed effort was acrobatically saved by the goalkeeper Jimmy Double, whom we say had not been too active. But the first half score from the 18 that are from the SKD is Lofa nil, Magibi nil. Quick second thoughts from Wayne Gaga.
Looking at how the first half ended, both teams had a lot of opportunity but misused it. But we hope to see who move on to the grand final against Grand Judah in the second half. So we'll switch to studio wherein Theo Jiga and Judas Compton are well seated to give us the first half analysis and some interviews.
game is fair play. Last year, we had some problems, and you saw that with refereeing and what have you. This year, it's been so far so good. In our mind, the referees have been very remarkable. I want to encourage them. They must not be influenced by anything, continue to be professional. The game must always be fair play. Because you know what? These counties, these players are putting their all into it. So one man cannot just go and frustrate their effort. So we are on everybody's back, watching to ensure that the game will continue to be fair play as is envisaged by FIFA. What we need to do now is to use the county meet to ensure development, especially in sports, is left on the ground. So any county that hosts has a responsibility to ensure that the infrastructure that we'll be using has some development. And we also have a responsibility to buttress what the county will do. So all of the counties that hosted, they hosted because their pitches were qualified and then they committed themselves to ensuring improvement on the facility. So we went to Cape Town where the opening was. You will see that the authorities, they're on their own. They have started developing the field. They have stadium, the pitch itself. So we, working with the FA, have said to them, for example, once you do the groundwork and the drainage system on the pitch, but beyond that, in the meantime, we donated about 600 bucket seats to the people of Cape Town for the stadium. So they started planting the bucket seats there. In Brown County, you also go there, working with the FA, some bucket seats were donated and that they use. The remaining ones, we committed to give them 300 to 400 bucket seats. So in the next few days, they'll be coming here and we'll turn it over to them. The place in Greenville, we intend to also do likewise. If they need bucket seats, we'll donate some bucket seats to them. So we want to leave an imprint, we want to leave a mark. That's what the president wants. So that when a county is declared host, they are happy because they know something will be left and not just come, play, and leave. And the all-inclusiveness will also require including other disciplines. That is where I know you also have interest. So it has always just been football, kickball, you know that. This year, we brought back basketball. So the basketball edition is on. Next year, we intend to include other disciplines. Women's football, I mean, it's cardinal. You know, our women, our young girls are now playing actively, taking part in ECOWAS tournaments, taking part even in the CAF tournaments, doing well. Recently, the national team, the female senior national team, became champion of the MRU tournament in Sierra Leone. So we're trying to include women's football, perhaps moving forward, the track and field could come back, volleyball, and you name it. So that's what we want to see beyond just the ordinary talk about peace and reconciliation, which of course is also good, but we want to blend that with genuine development in the counties that will be hosting.
Let's look at briefly the performances of the young kids on the field of play, both kickball, football, and basketball respectively. How do you see them so far? Very
marvelous. From my own little understanding of the game, they are all exceptional. But mind you, we have technicians who are out at all of the games to look at the talents and make recommendations. So first division teams are there. Second division teams are there. Scouting. International scouts are here. Some of them were in my office the other day. They have come to also look at the players. So it's good that when you are participating in this tournament, do your best. You never know what is inside for you. Do your best, be a disciplined player, and put your all into it. And obviously, it's possible you could emerge as one of Europe's best or Africa's best in the not too distant future by getting opportunity to go out and play. And even locally on the senior national team, we have the coaches of the senior national team who are here also watching the games.
very way to welcome you to this discussion from the fascinating first half, and it was indeed a cracker. This is a real semi-final, I may say. And we saw that in the kickball category also between Grand Bassa and Grand Judah. Ended one at peace, but in this football category is goalless. Until you saw the first half, very, very intense. Caught us to the two goalkeepers.
Yes, Margibi and Lofa, I knew it would be a very cracking football game. I knew that the game would be a very cracking football game because I saw Margibi play the last time, and we saw Lofa counter the way the attacking machinery is composed. So we started on a very good footing. It was Margibi who initiated all of the attacks, making all of the incursions. And in between the first and the second quarter, you notice that indeed Margibi made all of the incursions. They kept the Lofa County goalkeeper more busy than any other goalkeeper. But my take is Lofa absorbed the pressure. You know, Lofa in the first half came up with some scary moments, but then later on they opened up in the dying hours of the game. So it will appear to you as if they were absorbing the pressure. Maybe it was a tactical game they wanted to play, absorb the pressure, and then they came back in the closing stages of the first half to open up against Margibi County, who were very impressive.
Yes, you may be true, but that I think it was a risky one, tactics, because they've got themselves at the back. It had not been for the outstanding performance of their goalkeeper. And I think Conan should have done better so far. Two clear-cut chances. Margibians were holding responsible if anything goes the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, Margibians were holding responsible. But again, here is the thing. It's football. I mean, my take is no one is an injury in football. So they are making effort from what we're seeing. They're making all of the efforts. They want to score goals. But again, you will create chances and you may not get those chances. So on a scale of 0 to 100, I think 75% of this game, to the best of my knowledge, you can play by Margibi County. Classic from them. But when it came close to the end of the first half, they showed class. So Lofa County, they've got Emmanuel Flomo in their attack. They've got Tape in their attack.
James Tape.
And they got Francis Doe attacking. Chibwe Kone is coming from behind them. He should be playing in that triangle, driving behind the three of them. I think when Chibwe holds the ball, when he's in touch with the ball or he's in possession, what I notice is that he's drifting down to the right side, and it makes it a bit difficult for me. One thing that does for Lofa is it puts the three attackers in the box. But my take is if he's coming directly behind the three attackers, then you got splits in between them because they're going to go left or right, and one person is going direct. So what will happen is he gets that little movement to play the ball. It could be a split pass, it could be a penetrating pass, and they could get the opportunity to score, which they haven't done. But they're making effort. But again, if you go back to what Margibi County has done, I think they've kept the game more busy to their advantage than compared to Lofa County.
I think he's been he's been the danger man so far for Lofa Chibwe, except that what he stated, using more like the ball on the right flank, and something that could be an obstacle to that is the presence of Pascal Harris in the central defense of Margibi. Is also causing him some troubles. As a result, he has to change another direction so as to get the ball into the box of Margibi County.
Yes, indeed. I mean, it makes sense. Players have to be creative. You have to look for chances. You have to look for moments to get goals. They are making effort, as I said. It's an open game, and Lofa knocking at the doors of Margibi. For some time, you see some scary moments. Margibi opens up. I think if I've noticed Margibi, one of the things is that they operate from the right side, and their game is good from the right side. The chap from the right side is making good incursions. And you remember the goalkeeper of Lofa County, 1v1 with him. It was that save. It was a classic, exquisite save. I describe in one word. Again, that's what the game is all about. Creating chances and making sure your opponents don't come at you. The question is, we go into the second half. is Lofa County going to keep it as it is? Are they going to go into the second half absorbing pressure, or are they going to keep knocking and open this game? If they open this game up, we're going to see a ding-dong affair, because Mikey B has a good attacking machinery as well. Kindness Go in the middle is doing a fantastic job. He's playing the ball left, right, center with quality passes. Chigbekone is doing well, but he's driving to the right side. He's not giving those penetrating passes. So there are advantages in two different ways. Advantage for Magibi from the middle of the park. Advantages for Lofa County from the right flank where Chigbe is driving. So it depends who finishes naturally, who is composed in the box. My take is you need composure, you need focus, you need that drive, that calm and collective finisher to do the finish. We haven't seen much of Emmanuel Flow, but if he sparks up, you never know something is going to change.
He's a deadly striker, good at finishing. Hope we can have a take some of the crucial moment, like you stated. Two key players from the two teams separately are not really into this game. They have to make themselves available to get the ball, to go for the ball, and to make some difference. Ishjan, we are on the other hand for Mangibi and Emmanuel Flomo, but I tell you for sure, once they are on top of their game, we'll start to see some goals coming. Let's see some highlights, especially for Mangibi's end. This is a strike, and I tell you, that's a brilliant save from the goalkeeper.
It comes back. It was, I think, Kamara who did that. That was the early scare. Again, here they come, Magibi pressing. This one is a corner. It's taking short Kindness Go. Here they are. And
so Kamara has been having almost, he's actually on top of his game. It's just that the finishing is a little problem.
Yeah, on that occasion, that kid is looking for a penalty, but the referee Kufado, he won't buy into that. Yeah. He believes that there is nothing going on there. So this is Lofa County. It's a scary moment. It's not bad. Good effort there.
So we hope to see goals coming in.
This is the biggest of it. It hits the woodwork. Yeah, he goes around the goalkeeper.
I think he should have a bit relaxed, watch his timing, and play the ball at the back of the net.
Take a look at this. Drives around the goalkeeper. He should have put up a little bit of curling on him more. Yeah, he should have gone at the back of the net. He didn't curl him more. And so, yeah, I thought he would have curled him more, The power and the curl would have been better.
Even the first time he pushes the ball, the goalkeeper was already on the ground. Or thinking could have killed the particular goal.
So we're looking forward to a pulsating second half. We did say that the two teams are each other's strength. The question is, my take is if we gotta go in this game, maybe it's just gonna be 1 or 2 goals in this game. I'm not thinking we will see too many goals in this game.
The two teams are praying to the Almighty God to give them that blessing for victory. Let's see who emerge to meet the likes of Grand Jida County in the grand finals on Sunday. We're leaving our main studios to John Benjamin Gagba, Wayne Gaga, and Theophilus Chico, respectively.
The sports complex on the verge of beginning the second phase of this game, the second and last 45 minutes of a cracking encounter between Lofa County and Magibi County. It's been pulsating, it's been breathtaking. It's been a game that Magibi County has pushed to the extreme, and then Lofa County in the last ambers of the first 45 minutes picked it up, making some incursions. Emmanuel Flomo and James Tapper sparking up momentarily to make the SKD a little bit noisy for Lofa County. We are back here, and strongly you're going to hear the voice of Ben Gologo Gagba and Wayne Gaga, who will pick us up in relation to commentary.
Thank you, Theo. Wayne and I have got to get some fluid in our body. I mean, it's blazing sun hot here. Partial area of the SKD, especially the touchline, right in front of the technical areas of the two teams, is shaded. The rest of the pitch is shade. There's no change in personnel at the start of the second half, except that Lofa will still remain in all green, be kicking this time from right to left, and Mark Gibby will be doing the opposite, all in red, touches of a green and white numbers, kicking from left to right. After almost a minute of the second half, here is Win Gaga.
Yes, Ben, we are back for the second and final half. Like you said, no change in personality. Both countries are back fetching for, and the most one will be my Gibi County, who have failed to go to the grand final on this. But there's a Flomo, he strikes low as Jimmy Double sees it. It seems to be that Flomos wants to take over the second half.
Yeah, he goes down injured. Today is Thursday. The final is here on Sunday. It's just on a 3-day stand, and you hope that that injury is minor. I see his coach, who's only 1 foot away from me, looks worried. Tio Chico, I mean, the kid plays for Liska. Tio is so concerned. He's just looking so kingly.
I think
it's like his heart is in his mouth.
No, I think Flomo didn't hit the ball well.
Yeah, he scuffed it.
Yeah, that makes him to feel some pain, but he'll be back as I'm seeing him jockey on.
Horace goes to the ground. The football over the goal line. Throw into Lofa. Taking the path of Francis Doe, doesn't control. This is another throw in to Matt Gibby. Left touchline over the far side of the field. The troublesome Usman Kamara running cross field. He's been fouled inside the center cycle. Mr. Doe is only 10 yards away from the scene. Awards the free kick to Matt Gibby. We're playing from left to right as we overlook in this second half at the SKD. Harris dinks it inside the penalty area. Curtis, Alexander Curtis, gets the first reaction and is just skinned over his head and behind for a first corner in the second half to Matt Gibby, who can pull some beanpole players inside that penalty area. I see H-Down Wea is there. The corner is taken short. Dishu clears it on the half volley. Picks up by Kanda Cole. Kanda Cole looks to overhit his pass. And as the ball sailed over the dead ball line for a throw in to Emmanuel Barker. Number 23 takes it to Jala. Still struggling to control this one. Giving away possession to Matt Gibby, who's looking for Usman Kamara. Gets away from the first screen shot. Shoots right footer. I thought that was Candace Cole.
Yes, ambitious strike from Candace Cole.
He confused me a little bit. He changed his shoes. He was playing in bright green shoes in the first half. And he's playing in rare shoes that resemble the color of his club, Monte Barreau. Tissue giving the ball away, but Flomo does well to collect it, trying to run in traffic there. He's been blocked, vehemently blocked by Matt Gibby, who bringing the ball forward with Andrew Dennis. Then Horace goes to grind from the referee, looking for the free kick. Referee says play on. We're going to continue playing. H-Down Wea taps the ball short. Now here is come on, run for the shot. It is in. Matt Gibby, 5 minutes of the restart. The deservingness will take the lead at the SKD here.
And it's
Tiko Yoko who came in the starting lineup. Puts Matt Gibby up front. A deservingness, so I must say, Lofa nil, Matt Gibby won.
So it's like what Theo said is that's just the game plan for Matt Gibby County. They ended the last quarter of the first half by sitting back and observing and absorbing the pressure from Lofa County. And in the early minute of the second half, they decided to go hard and found out that they have gotten the goal to you.
Lofa caught on the back foot. Lofa concedes. And that's what we've been talking about, that Lofa will keep this game absorbing, they might just find themselves. I mean, there was a space open. I remember when Emmanuel Flemo drove between those legs and he was dispossessed. Lofa Kante moved into those spaces and left a wider space down the right side. That wider space exploited by Margibi County. And it's Margibi 1, Lofa 0. Lofa must wake up, Lofa must play this game to its end. Maybe it's a momentary call for them to rumble into action now.
Well, for the first time in the knockout stage, this time Lofa are behind. And it is the ball from Wentan, there in the 3rd Division League in Margibi County. Tiko Yoko that fires Margibi in the lead after receiving the pass inside the penalty area, right off the goal area. He blasts his right-footed shot into the roof. Goalkeeper Junior Yeni, having had a fantastic first half, could not keep that up. So this Lofa nailed Margibi 1, free kick to Lofa, I think just over the halfway line.
The goal was a class, and that's what we expect from a striker. It was missed up from Usman on 2 different occasions, but this time around Tito Yogo decided to go very high in the squad that beat past John Yene.
Blonde-headed Dishiu knocks the ball back to goalkeeper Yene, who causes shot back to Dishiu. Exchanging passes with the centered half with his wet shoes. Instead of getting away from a green shirt, that's a red shirt of Margibi. But now Tiko, the goal scorer, retrieves possession, picks up Kaneko. Kane looking for the teammate here on the right-hand side. He's looking for the red run of Usman Kamara. He overhits the ball, but again, the intent was excellent.
Yeah, it's another one of those penetrating passes from Kanesko. They will be doing more of that now. Lefa has to open their scheme up, having scored on the top left corner of the Lofa County goalkeeper. Yoko did it. So the game is much more open up now. Lofa will have to fight for an equalizer, whilst Margibi will have to sit back, absorb the pressure and hit them on the break to do them a much bigger harm in this game. Game open, Ben.
Margibi looking for a fresh final breath in at least 7 years since the last play bombing year in 2018 in the final of the county meet. The lead by a goal to nil. Still plenty of time. You have 37 minutes plus added on time. And here comes Lofa trying to look for a pass on the edge of the penalty area. But Margibi have a clear momentarily on the play for a throw in to Lofa.
They have been very unfortunate. Margibi County moved on to the semi-final on 4 different occasions, but lost all those fixtures. But this time around, they are 1 foot into the grand finals.
Well, throw in. There you see Matthew Julutwe, the Margibi coach, very animated from one position. I see him here. He's screaming at goal scorer Tiko Yoko. At the same time, looking at his watch. Come on,
it's too early.
It's too early.
It's too early.
It's too early to take a look at your time. Keep pushing, keep encouraging them to fight on. But trust me, Tugbe need to come in behind those 3 attackers. I still believe when they come behind those 3 attackers, they're going to get the goal. Trust me.
We haven't seen much from Emmanuel Flombo. Margibi with the free kick. Floated hard, headed by the strong Curtis. Hooked away, only as far as a red shirt. Now here is Margibi attacking on the edge of the penalty. They were trying to check his run, but Horace picks up possession. Picks up Jibwe. This should be a booking. Yes. Yellow card to Margibi.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. When he takes off and is driving behind those 3 attacking players, they have a bigger opportunity. Now he's been hard pressed and he wins a yellow card. So it's a plus for them. Jibwe, I think what he's doing is a tactical game plan, drifting into those angles. But the question is, which of those angles are you benefiting from? You need to make a decision and you need to push forward.
Exactly. Jackson Horace of Susa FC is being booked, but I think that was a clever pass from him. Far from him, falling or Jigbe in this position.
You might have read my man Wayne. Sorry for interrupting you. Might have read. That was a very clever. They call that. How do you call it? A professional foul.
It's a technical foul. Yeah, he knows that when Jigbe passes him, he's behind those 3 attackers. Anything is possible. That's what I'm talking about.
Margibi trying to attack, but it's pulled from them. Curtis, Alexander Curtis, having plenty of time and space, So Tappe trying to exchange passes with Tappe. In goes the left back forward inside the penalty area. Oh, the final touch lets him down. The Margibi now can train defense to attack with Candace Cole looking for his teammate. That's Usman. Leaves his marker on the floor. Good positional change of play here from Tico Yoko looking for Usman over the far side of the field. It's Barker up against Usman. Couple of steps over, trying to bamboozle his marker. Come on, it goes to steer the ball towards the near post. Man, goodness, I don't believe how it's now 2-0. Candace score plenty of time and space, just 6-7 yards off on goal. He's trying to steer the pass from Usman Kamara, but instead it wasn't on target.
Yeah, it's a quality strike for me. I mean, the ball is coming diagonal. He's in the right position. If he had drifted back a little bit, he would have played it down the goalkeeper left side. But he was at first post, and he just tried to play it one time. Good technical finish it would have been. Unfortunately, it just went off target. But you could sense the intelligence and the IQ of the players. High class, high tempo. Very excellent from him.
How can Lofa change the game around? They need plenty of possession, which they are doing, holding onto the ball. They need to, like Theo would say, keep the ball on the floor and put lots of green shots forward. Flomo pass, picks up a teammate who dinks it long. Tappe comes out, strong punch away by Jimmy Double. Only as far as a green shot of Matt Gibby, who looks to be foul in the process, but I think there will be a momentary stop of the game because Diamond Jala was almost at the end of it. James Tappe is on the floor.
Yeah, but I think that was a brilliant save from Jimmy Gerber. He had a hands on it, and it wasn't too good for the captain of Lofa, that's James Tappe. He needed not to go for a ball like that on an occasion like that. You need to observe because the goalkeeper have all other right to hands on the ball. And you saw the level of the ball. You have no part to play there. And
no need. Lofa will need James Tappe as long as they are in this competition. His presence on the field every second, every minute, very important. Well, you've been watching the exciting 2025 Counter Sports Meet here on Intel Sports. I know you've been enjoying the broadcast with Wayne Gaga and myself here today. Theophila G. God has been sitting in the studio alongside Julius Contom. Strong team of technical support here from Clarence Dodo, the guys on camera, Theophila, We Apply, Elijah, Julius. I mean, I will go on to name them more, Stephen Yates and so forth. You guys, if you can help us, to support our work, you can do. If you're viewing the television, the Cash app is on the screen. Please support, give your support to the Intel Sports crew in this edition of the County Meet. What do Lofa need to do?
they need to connect from the final tier of the field. Jigbe is the one to overturn that. He holds on to the ball too much. I don't want to say unnecessarily, but he needs to connect his teammates from every angle he has the ball. Once he has been able to beat past the chin of the defense of Mike Gibby County. Once you beat past that chin, you should be able to think well and do the perfect connection. And that responsibility is on the head of Jigbe Corner.
So here is what I think, and I want to agree with Wayne. Keep Jigbe busy, but keep him busy on the edge of the penalty area. Deja vu for Lofa.
Corner kick taking left foot cleared away by Matt Gibby. Good sliding challenge. Kanda Code hooks in, almost close to the halfway line. There is an incisive run from Tico Yoko, checks his run, trying to take on Backer. Tanda's left hand side, running towards the bar line. He looks to be pushed over, but the referee sounds a whistle. He might have spotted what we didn't see. Free kick, that's according to Mr. Kofado. Curtis takes it short to Backer. They are walking possession gingerly outside of their own penalty area. Curtis plays it forward, I think in the path of Damon Jala. Jala lifts it with his orange shoe. Lofty pass. Brought down by Flomo. He goes to the ground. He still has possession. Flomo inside the penalty area. We are level.
It's a wake-up call for Emmanuel Flomo. I told you, once Flomo is up, it's a work day for Jimmy Dogba. Finally, Flomo has gotten the equalizer for Lofa County.
His 4th goal of the competition. The kid is just simply genius. Lofa won, Margibi won, there's still Chico.
And very soon he will combine with Jigbe Kone in the attacking machinery of Leska Football Club. Imagine how quality is going to be. Emmanuel Flomo is distinct. He is an exquisite gentleman. When he's on the ball 1v1 with the goalkeeper, anything is possible. He scores on the lower right corner of Jimmy Double of Margibi County, but initially you want to take a look at the way he cushions the ball bend in his path. It's taking a drive, it's a volley coming, he cushions it on the right foot and he's moving. The defender comes, tackles him, he doesn't get his way through. Flomo puts his left foot and Lofa back on level 10. Incredible stuff from the gentleman.
He's the 16 years old Emmanuel Flomo, 4th goal of the competition, 3 in the knockout stages. The roof of the SKD will collapse here. Lofa are level against Margibi. We still have 28 minutes plus other on time to go win. We're just discussing that goal from the youngster Emmanuel Flomo.
For every time you think Flomo is quiet, you are daydreaming, because once he picks up a ball, it's a troubling moment for you. I told you, once Flomo is up, it's a work day for Jimmy Derber, and he has finally done that for Lofa County.
Tico Yoko up against Jibwe Kone. Kone gets the better of Tico, clicks the ball to his teammate, who lifts it in the power of a green shirt. Now, Jibwe Kone gets involved again. Jim Stapper has been wet, punished with on the head. There is Flomo checking in on his right foot, shoots. It's been blocked and then momentarily clear.
That's the game for you. Play Jibwe Kone behind the attacking machinery in the middle on the edge of the box. You got your game going, Lofa County. I know, a lot of people didn't believe in what we say, but this is it. It's back up now. Take a look at the combination, and it's yielding fruit.
The banished headed. Jim Stapper is on the deck. He goes to the ground, but far too often. Jim Stapper, I think he suffers the most foul in this competition.
And I think it's a day end for him in this fixture, Jim Stapper, because his reaction after falling on the floor speaks volume that he may not come back.
What a loss that would be if he doesn't come back. What a loss that would be for Lofa. He scored in the quarterfinal against Bonkantin, Jim Stapper. He's been having a quiet semi-final year. Nonetheless, he's been stretched off, Tapper. Lofa temporarily down to 10. They have a throw taking shot in the path of Damon Jalal. Jalal swings it, headed away. Candace Cole struggling to keep it down. It's been far. Free kick to Margibi, who wants to take their own time. I think Tapper has been carried to the medical room, which will force a substitution from Lofa. Kone rekins his footing. Still Kone. Good tackle from the Margibi end. And the young player Prince Kate from Dreamstar 3rd Division League comes in for the injured Jim Stapper.
Yes, Let's see what contribution you will make in this fixture. Very young coming up for James Tabet, who had the majority of breadings on his head. Let's see his contribution in this fixture.
Alpha D is through. Headed on a play again for another throw to the number 4. H down where we ask firstly. Before Lofa pushes it forward. Prince Carter trying to get his first touch. Harris down. The left back throw is up. A pressure for another throw into him. Taking the path. Is that Diamond Jala? Sprays it nicely. Looking for Jesse, but in a cushion header. Was that a cushion header? Corner to Lofa, making all the noise inside this stadium. Corner for Lofa. Quarter of the game left here in this crucial semi-final. Jibwe corner right footed. Headed away, but only temporarily. And then the goalkeeper comes and can make a strong claim. But that's well wide.
That's too ambitious.
Yeah, very ambitious. If you appreciate the work we do, you have to give support to Intel Sports, to our viewers in and around the country, around the world, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, in Americas, wherever you are. Yellow card. Yeah.
And that was a sluggish play from
Damon Jala.
Damon.
The Lofa number 16 has been booked for a launching challenge on Horace, who himself was booked to a while ago in the second half.
A double substitution for Maggie County.
Yeah. It's a way to respond.
Yeah, probably, Ben. Sometimes a wasted substitution.
I think the goal scorer, Tiko Yoko, will make way, and he'll be replaced with the guy who played for Susa FC in Margibi. Let me get my stuff correct. Number 2, Alberto Coco Soare, who played for Cham Academy, will replace the goal scorer Tiko Yoko. And then number 12 will be coming in. For Margibi. I think that Dennis Zuba. But here is a change now. Emmanuel Flomo leaves Alpha D on the floor. He goes so early. That was too early to release the shot, Emmanuel Flomo. But again, it was a decent low-fall attack. Corner. Dishu, Curtis. Curtis ball is long, looking for the substitute Prince Carter. But Jimmy Double just cuts across. Flomo go sliding challenge to slide foot first. We get the ball corner will take this free kick for Lofa. Diamond Jala walks away. 3 green shirts inside the penalty area, including substitute Prince Kate, who is towards the back post. Is played short to Jala, checks his run, follows the lap post. Brilliant defending or goalkeeping there from Jimmy Double, who parries it away, and then Matt Gibby can come away with an attack of their own, playing from left to right in this second half. Kamara, Usman, trying to look for, is that Tico? Zuba, Kamara skips away from his marker. He's been fouled by Prince Kate. I think Prince will be lucky if he's not booked.
He will.
He's been booked. It's a yellow card.
Yes, you can do that.
It's very unfortunate. Coming on a few minutes ago, he's booked. If you appreciate the work we do in these competitions and any other work, I encourage you, you have to go and get the cash app. It's on the screen. Zuba hacks the ball in. The strong Curtis momentarily has it clear out of play for a throw in to Matt Gibby. Dennis takes it to Cole. Cole has been ushered away to the corner flag by Cutty. Managed to get away from Cole. The shot goes in. It ricochets up the green shirt, clear to safety. Here is Harris. Good football from Matt Gibby. Zuba, the substitute, checks his run 4 yards in wall before trying to bring it edge down. Weir brings the ball down nicely. He's blocked there in green traffic, but then Tico Yoko coming from an offside position. The flag from Mr. Evan Grant goes up. Jobe Corner is on the floor.
I noticed Jobe Corner was hopping on his, I think it's his left foot, and well, Wayne is laughing because I took too much fluid a minute ago, and he's not happy with the fluid I took. Whatever it is, welcome. And I was saying, I saw him hopping, I think it's his left foot or so, and I was worried. My take is he going to end this game? If he doesn't end this game, if he's substituted, in my mind, it's going to be a big problem for Lofa County because James Tapper has left this game. He's the most experienced, and he's the one driving this game now. And if it stays like this, big problem for Lofa.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think he's overly worked, and some of the work might be unnecessary because he holds onto the ball for a very long time. He goes into a lot of tackles. Safety again too, you need to look at it in competition or fixtures like this. You need to protect yourself to continue on such a fixture because your presence alone is a mark for your team. However, let's see whether he will come back to continue this fixture.
Mark Gibby, 3 against 4 here on the edge of the penalty box. Oh wow! How many times do we say great defending?
He makes me think about Carlos Puyols of Barcelona. These are occasions he just sends his body so that
puts his body on the line. He spots the danger. He knows what the Magibian player wants to do. Alexander Curtis, and he just puts his body on the line and makes the crucial block. Yes. That is technically good defending.
Then remember the last time we spoke about a certain Cameroonian defense that was comprised of a group of players. One of them, Steven Etatatao. That's the way they defended.
Yes.
You remember that team against England? That Cameroonian team against England? Yeah, I mean, I was a kid following football, but that defense was stubborn. And that's the way Curtis and Lofa are defending on that occasion.
Now here is Flomo. He gets a fin touch on it. He was monitored keenly by Alpha D, who cuts across, but gets the slightest or the best touches and get it on the play for a throw in. Left touchline. Flomo trying to shield off the challenge from Alpha D. D comes out successfully. Picks up Candace Cole. Cole check his run around top of the green shirt. Loses possession to Horace. Ball played in. Cole left the one touch. Shoots left footed. He dressed his shot tantalizingly across the face of goal and behind for a goalkeeper. Who else? Emmanuel Flomo.
On his left, on his right, he's a talismanic striker. He spark off everywhere, anytime he wants to spark off. Once he has that opportunity, never write him off. He's capable of doing anything.
And we don't expect any negative adjective being used on the performance of Emmanuel Flomo, but he's just a classic player, regardless of what I said, but he's just an outstanding player. I know him to be from his early age of play from can we say Real Mujad. He came in past some spells with Barrow. He has some spells even in Nigeria. Yes, he has a season or so in Nigeria. Coming back to Liberia, he played for Martin Barrow for a season before being hijacked by Lescott FC today.
What do you say hijack?
Because he was.
How do you explain the
word
hijack?
He was at the verge of
to hijack. Let's remind our listeners or our viewers. To hijack is to take forcibly.
No, not in that contest. Not in that contest.
He was intercepted by Lescott.
Very late. Okay. Very late. Lescott came in very late.
And they got it.
And they got it.
Probably they did a good homework behind the scene. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, that could be. That could be because there are a lot of clubs. Even the team he had a spell with Martin Barrow, sort of maintaining him, but Lescott came in through the negotiation, and they did a very good negotiation anyway.
Exactly, that's what we're talking. Lescott never knock at your doors, and it's easy to give away.
Never.
It's difficult to turn the team the Lescott down when they come knocking on your doors.
Never, you can't do that.
They look to be a structural team for, if you like, very nearly 2 decades now, and plenty of successes. Carter has been dispossessed. Biker, strong challenge from Biker, who does very well. Here is Carter over the far side for Lufa. Checks in with the wet shoes.
You can't do that all alone.
A decent block. That's good defending. Good defending from Topazi. Number 3 for Margibi. Throw in at this stage. We have just about 11 minutes to go. The two teams, neither side will be in a hurry. Going to take their own time at this point. Goal kick to Jimmy Double and Margibi, who can bring the ball over the halfway line, looking for Tiko Yoko. Is that Tiko? Number 10, Usman, with his purple shoes. Alpha D. Good interception there. From Harris down. Usman Kamara is being bundled to the ground right in front of Mr. Grant. Where was the free kick to Margibi inside the shady part of the SKD. Right channel. Candace Cole is favorite to take this one with that famous number 22 shirt.
10 minutes to play in this match. If it remains that this plus added on time, we'll move on to extra 30 minutes. But it's Candace Cole now.
Crowded up penalty area. In goes the cross. Easily headed away by Lofa on the play for another throw in to Margibi. If the game stays like this, win, it's extra time.
Yes, extra time, like I said.
Lofa really working hard on this red touch line with lots of defending. Tico around 2 green shirts, and then Harris down, slash in, throw in again, now for the first, second, or third time to Margibi County. Here is the change. The Margibi change. Number 7 has been introduced.
Tiko Yoko is out.
The goal scorer Tiko Yoko time is up. Cut it head say or temporarily. Alpha D. First time ball in. Still over the top goal kick. Well, what do you make of the change? I think they removed the goal scorer and they brought in the guy who played for Quincy FC, Daniel Halley.
Yes, Daniel Halley is. Oh my word! Emmanuel Flomo
again.
But Daniel Halley is one of the household names in Margibi County from Quincy FC. Let's see his contribution. It surprised me to see him not in the starting 11 for Margibi County.
Yeah. Here is Flomo. Cutting around his marker. Push towards the bar line. Margibi having cleared their lines here. And then it's been run out of play and behind for a corner to Lofa. Nervy movements here. 8 minutes, almost 7 minutes plus added on time. Edison Curtis is arriving late inside that penalty area for Lofa, the big centered half. Margibi have pushed 2 red shirts forward while on defensive duty. Usman Kamara and Ishan Weah. In goes the corner. Not clear, acrobatically hit by inside the penalty area. Still Lofa towards the back post. There is a free header and it's wild over the top.
You can't miss such opportunity, Ben. He was left free and needed to just direct his head. Theo, what's that?
So in that situation, I mean, the ball is coming. You don't go underneath the ball. You know, you have to leap above the ball and bring it down to the floor. I think that was the only reason why he didn't score that goal. Trust me.
But again, he was under huge pressure from the goalkeeper.
And that's why you are a footballer who should be composed under pressure. Yeah.
We're heading to extra time as it is. Lofa 1, Margibi 1.
Unlike yesterday's semi-final fixture wherein Grand Juliet just kept it at 90 minutes to book her space to the grand finals.
That was an easy semi-final for them.
Not easy. It wasn't easy, Ben. They tried to make it easy, but Maryland stood up their ground and pulled 2 goals back.
Yeah, anyway. But they led 3-0 inside 25 minutes.
Regardless of the time, look at the margin.
Okay. Agree on our occasion. Throw into Margibi. Ding towards the back post. Clear faintly. But Harris down. But the last touch, the referee says it's off the red shirt of Margibi.
It will be
a throw in.
Yes, it will be a throw.
Very close to the corner flag. These players are falling on the floor. Daniel Halley, I see had a touch of the ball. Jibril Kwan is looking for the free kick for Lofa. I think he rather lucky that gets one. Harris down wants to restart play, and so Dishu walks away. And Harris down will take this one. Left foot to the left back. On the edge of the penalty area. Strong header from Magibi. And there another effort from Emmanuel Parker. It's just wide over the top. Three minutes to go. Ishtan Weah inside the red channel. Checks his run. Cuts it back. Daniel Ali. Oh, here is it. Kanesco lifts it easily. But it just sealed the goalkeeper.
Ishtan have been a bit quiet in this game in the second half, especially. It is Emmanuel Flomo who turns things around. It's like a transition from defense to attack.
Chibwe now. 27 yards off on goal. Doesn't shoot. Trying to look for a defense splitting pass to pick the run.
It's a penetrating pass. It's looking for a defense splitting. You got it right. And again, we did talk about how close if he comes, it makes it easy for Lofa County. I think he's listening. Maybe somebody's listening to the commentary and is telling him exactly what to do. But he's an experienced player anyway.
H-Down goes down injured. The referee says play continues. But in the end, he comes back literally to blow his whistle, Mr. Doe. Free kick to Magibi. 8 yards in from the red touchline. Wayne, do you see us going to extra time?
Well, Lofa is noted for scoring late goals. So we keep it at LS until we hear the final whistle.
90 seconds of the 90 minutes left. Lofa 1, Magibi 1. We are waiting this free kick that Kanesco will take. Some injury concerns for Lofa.
Yeah, I think he's on his feet.
How much of either on time are we going to play? Do you have a clue?
I'm not sure we will have more than 5 minutes in this game.
I don't think so. I think we have like 2 or 3 minutes.
Kanesco goes selfishly straight in the gloves of goalkeeper Yen.
So let's see who wins it. That takes 2 or 3 minutes. Tia.
You might have given an hour down that line. Oh, here was Lofa. This is the penalty. They were good defending. And then free kick as well.
They won't give him that moment, trust me. If they do, if Magibi County makes that mistake and they allow Emmanuel Flomo to strike at goal, at this time, trust me, they are dead. It is game over. Especially if it's 1v1 with the goalkeeper. He's never going to spare that goalkeeper. He's never going to spare Magibi, trust me. Take a look at that man. It's drifting. And take a look at the way they're fighting, and they got it for him. If they allow him to get on that ball, I mean, big trouble for them.
How much of either on time do we have?
We have 3 minutes.
So Wayne won the case?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he's a good analyst. I mean, take nothing away from Wayne Gaga. The guy is responsible for youth football in Liberia, so I mean, he's been there. He understands what it is.
So we know that we are going to play 3 minutes of out on time. That's just crazy. That is just crazy from Francis Doe. A Magibian substitution is being readied for the moment. Oh, cut is clear on the turn. Emmanuel Harris, number 18, will come on to play some part before the final whistle goes. In goes the cross, headed away by Curtis. Only as far. Good challenge here. Lifting the ball away. Francis Do. Carter. Clearance from Matt Gibby. Puts the ball out of play for throw in. Andrew Dennis did so well. So the change has been effected.
That's Alpha D.
Emmanuel Harris is in. Alpha D number 4 comes out.
So,
The right back.
the problem is a tactical substitution.
You will need some fresh legs to play the 90 minutes. Or sorry, the 30 minutes, the bonus time. So you want to bring in somebody who get pace, who can go up and down and come back. H down. Up against the sprint Curtis. Trying to time this wrong. Dan does well. Holding off Curtis. There is Super. Lofted pass. Chance to win it. Inside the penalty area. How did he not get that in? He gave the ball a caress touch. The goalkeeper comes flying on the floor. Doesn't get anything off it. And the ball just sailed inches wide over the top and behind, rather luckily for a goal kick to Lofa.
So Lofa Kante, it's easy to say they survive by the skin of their teeth, but here is Chebeone. He's going to find his way and is intercepted by Mikey B, who will now transition from defense to attack, and the referee blows his whistle for the end of the game. 490 minutes is over. Kofado is in the middle of that park, still has some bit of work to do, but it's been a classic ding-dong affair between Mikey B County and Lofa. It's still game open. We probably will have to go for extra time.
We are going for the extra time. Brilliant football match. Plenty of opportunities in the first half. Good saves on the goalkeepers. And then the game opened up in the second half. 2 brilliant goals, I must say. Firstly, Usman Kamara scoring for Tiko Yoko, scoring for Matt Gibby. And as we talk about Emmanuel Flomo being a shadow of himself on the pitch, he popped up on the other end and equalized for his Lofa side. So this Lofa won, Matt Gibby won. Extra time looms. Don't forget, guys, you need to support the work we do here. Our viewers around the world, in Liberia, in Africa, in the Americas, in Asia, in Australia. If you're living in Antarctica and you're watching Intersports in Europe, why not you get the Cash app? It's on the screen. Okay? Join the Intersports family by getting the Cash app. Here is Wayne Gaga.
Yes, Ben, at the end of the 90 minutes, while both teams were walking out, Francis Do had a commotion with goalkeeper Jimmy Dober that resulted to 2 being shown a yellow card in this fixture. And I don't think that is discipline. I don't think it's a good sportsmanship. The whistle is out. And it's time to go and refresh, come back for the extra 30 minutes. But going on to your opponent and having some commotion is not. It's not
compensation.
Yeah, it's not okay.
And then you get unnecessarily put.
Yeah.
We still get 30 minutes to go. You put yourself into jeopardy.
Complete risks because you need to be careful now before you receive the second be sent out.
first 15 minutes. In the extra time, it's Lofa 1, Magibi 1. 30 minutes of bonus to decide who go through to face Grand Jide in the final on Sunday here at the SKD Sports Complex. It's an early free kick for Magibi as we look away to our left. Dinked in there, headed away by Lofa in the path of Jibwe Kone. Another back in. Kone brings it on the floor. Here is Prince Carter has been released down this red touch line. His first touch is lovely. His second checks in, looking for some support, and then his fourth touch lets him down. Prince Carter. Candace Cole. Jensen for Malgibi. The influential Kamara. Brilliant challenge from Damon Jala, who comes out to win a free kick for his side inside the center cycle. Biker. Corner. Well, we can play on.
Well, again, we look at the severity of the foul and the reaction of the player. That's the face. Then, so you look at the hair first.
Yellow card for Joshua Jensen, number 12, Matt Gibby, for a hard boot on Jobe Kone. Now for the first time, Jobe Kone has left the pitch injured. He's receiving treatment. Curtis Jackson is ready to take the free kick. Lofa have got 4 green shirts inside the penalty area, taken towards the near post. Easily headed away. Usman Kamara is available. He receives the pass from Kane Cole. Kamara checks in, trying to escape away from Carter. He does so well. But then the pass from Jensen, trying to find Candace Cole, just rolls into uncharted territory. Throw into Lofa. Francis though is furious. He doesn't get the free kick. But we continue to play here. Matt Gibby. It's going to be a throw-in midway inside the half of Lofa. Kamara skips away from Biker. Referee says play on. Curtis breaks away. Lofts the ball long. Easily headed away in the path of Harris. Then Carter. Francis Doe. Lofts the turning. Brings in Carter. Carter has been blocked. Successful the block. Harris.
I think Prince Carter hasn't been an impressive substitute since coming on, Ben.
Daniel Ali leaves his marker on the floor. Free kick, the referee says the decision. But I thought that was Archbishop Tower, number 6 for Lofa, who was left on the floor. Free kick here, taken incredibly low, in my opinion, for a free kick. Francis Doe doesn't keep it in play. Jensen, nice control. Skip away from Jala. Then invites the right back, forward from full back. The substitute. Now Jensen. Candace Cole. First touch is good. Second lesson down. Checks in. Good recovery from Cole. Plays the ball on the left hand side. Looks to overhit it. Throw it into Lofa. There will be a Lofa substitution. Daman Chala will be replaced in the first period of this extra time. And he will be replaced with one goals midfielder, Emmanuel Meyonga, who wears number 8 shirt. Corner, Meyonga gets his first touch. Trying to combine with another substitute, Carter. But Lofa have the ball back. Lifted high, headed down. Francis Doe, missed contact. Referee awards the free kick.
Doe needs to be careful, you already on a yellow.
Yeah. And he could easily be booked for dissent.
Of course.
100 minutes play. It's a 197. About half of the half played. Corner. Harris. Good strike there from the substitute. Kate. Nama gave it chin defense to attack. Candace score. Another mark gave it a free kick in a good position as well. Jensen that walks around the ball, leaves it with the inevitable Candace Cole.
I think it's a good position for Candace.
Left foot.
Yeah, he's powered. But
goes too low.
Yeah, still low.
Straight into the gloves of goalkeeper Yene. We've played nearly 11 minutes of the first half in extra time. Emmanuel Harris checks on his left foot, sprays it down the side. Harris down. Curtis Chester it down. Horace. Emmanuel Harris. Free kick is a decision. Too many silly fouls. Free kick taken over the halfway line. Jensen comes close to reacting. Usman has been beaten to the challenge. Daniel Hali. Nice cushion header. Pick up by a corner. There is a chance. Francis goal. Corner.
Brilliant play by Francis, though he managed to maintain possession in that third corner for Lofa County.
Lofa getting stronger in this extra time. Jobe Conan, as always, will take this Lofa corner. Not clear yet. Inside the penalty area. Flomo over the overhead. And then the flick on header. Goalkeeper Jimmy Dobbard is there. No worries. The referee stops play. Was that head injury?
The way he came down on the floor might result to that, Ben.
There is a law that says only because only head injury can cause the game to stop.
Yeah.
So why did he stop the game?
He knows. There's a good news for Lofa County. Flomo is up to continue this fixture.
Lofa will be temporarily down to 10 until Flomo comes back on. We're going to restart play with a drop ball. Jimmy Dobbard. Much better from Mark Gibby. Tissue slaps his clearance, but it went straight through the goalkeeper Yene. And here is Prince Carter. Foul in the process. Free kick, referee says. Conan takes a shot. Carter. One minute.
Yeah, There weren't much stoppages, Ben. So
Very slow pace.
yes, now both teams are observing each other. Is at the closing stage of it, Ben. You need to be careful to not concede. That's the game plan, Ben.
Harris been fouled. That's Kamara. I'm sorry. Kamara has been fouled. The referee just comes across the Lothian player, Bishop Tar, and administers to him. Free kick, as always. Candace score. Horace is on the edge of the penalty area. H-Down is also there. First half of extra time has ended.
Yeah, peak 15 minutes ahead. If there is no goal, we move to penalty shootout. Let's see, Jimmy Dover and Gian Yene. The last time Jimmy Dover proved his worth. He saved 3 penalties. So that's a record already. It's been set by him. So the Junior Yene, if we go to penalty shootout, he will have to prove himself from the spot.
Why do you think so?
Jimmy Dover has set a mark already. From that fixture, he won the player of the match.
So one thing I want to say, the final is on Sunday. We know Grand Judah in the final. And they did so in regulations, 90 minutes. They have 24 hours to rest. Okay? And then Lofa and Margibi taking each other to 2 hours of football. You might just think that Grand Judah might be slight favorite in that final because they had a day to rest and the team didn't need extra time to see off of the saw, to see off their opponent in the semi-final on yesterday. Will you agree with the probability or the permutations that will speak in favor of Grand Judah that they've rested extra 24 hours and then their game didn't go extra time?
Ben, one way I would want to agree with you, then having a one-day rest ahead of Margibi. Also, I will want to give them the plus for killing the game at 90 minutes so that they cannot have extra work done in extra 30 minutes. So they have the edge. They have rested a very long time, but again, that's a game of football. The better side always how prepared you are. Resting, yes, it works in some cases, but you can rest and doing nothing that make you to not be the favorite. But you can have lesser time to rest and do something to be the favorite. Who knows?
Agreed.
Tomorrow, Margibi or whoever Lofa will have on tomorrow to do their own recovery training on Saturday as well. And come to the grand final with a complete game plan and strategies. So it depends either way, but in time of the resting period, yes, Grand Judah has the time and they are in favor of that.
Margibi team performing their ritual before we start the second half of extra 30 minutes underway. It's been a very, very quiet extra time. Chances have been far and few from each other. Lofa lost Jim Stapper before the bring of the final whistle. They were forced to make a change. A couple of times, Joey Conner has gone to the deck, which is a concern. You don't want to go to penalty kicks and then you have players who are not strong, up and ready. Players who have dead legs. So you have to be careful how those injuries, are hitting them. I think Curtis will be so strong. center half for Lofa. There is a chance. Love the pass in behind the defense of Lofa. Asia crossed the ball back. And there's been Blaze over the bar. I think that's Zuba.
Yeah, that's a good wake-up call in the last 15 minutes. So Lofa needs to be careful. Mike Gibby seems to apply this game plan that is to come very high in the first maybe 5 or 7 minutes and keep the pressure on Lofa and see whether they can get a goal. If not, they move back and just sit, observe the game and absorb the pressure from Lofa.
Jensen to Zuba. Canesco. There is a chance here, Lasso to run. That was a chicken move inside the penalty area. The cross comes in from Canesco. I thought that was edge down. We are attacking it. But he allows it to run, hoping that a red shot was at the back to just tap it in from close range. Again, good football.
Yeah, that
almost.
That was a clever play from Mike Gibby Conte. They just needed 1 foot ahead of that defender of Lofa to get the curtain raiser.
Let's have a chance to see again.
Brilliant cross, you see. Well, that's a very good defending.
Yeah, that was yes. Good defending too. But that was nice. We haven't stopped the game. A couple of players are on the floor. One has been stretched out.
Tire legs are now intruding.
That was Canesco. And Albi shot tire. You know what? We're going to go penalty kicks. And it's going to be very, very nervous.
Why didn't you?
I'm not seeing eventful players coming up to push for the win. Emmanuel Flomo has gone dead again. And Maggie been making a few runs though. Oh, there is a chance again. Oh.
Maggie becoming very threatening, Ben. They are lively at that movement. Like I said, probably their first game plan in this final 15 minutes is to come out very high in the first 5 or 6, 7 minutes. If they cannot get a goal, they just move back and observe the pressure from Lofa County.
That's a foul. Referee says play on. Emmanuel Flomo checks in on his red foot and he's been blocked. Harris down. Taps to the dribble corner in his favorite position. Trying to play 1-2 inside the box there. But the flag was offside in a way.
But I think Jerry should have gone, take it on at that point.
Zuba. Tanda Hali. Tissue of the clearance. Zuba. Jensen. Now here comes Matt Gibby over the far side. Cross towards the back post. Easily collected by the goalkeeper. Do you think at this stage, the fans, why are they waiting for penalties?
I think they need to be cheering more to keep the inspiration of the players. You know, when you hear your spectators or your fans cheering, crying for that moment, you come on hard, Ben, but here in Liberia is a
Zuba looking for Canesco, who keeps it in play. Running in at the left bottom. In goes the cross, clear on the second attempt by Curtis. Opportunity for Lofa here. Emmanuel Flomo is arriving late. The crucial touch on that ball takes the sting off it, and the goalkeeper races for Hilan and collects. Just when Francis Doe tries to attack
Then
it.
at this moment, there's the time the euphoria of the spectators needs to be very high, man. You know, you come up with that cheers, you know, inspire the players that there are people who sitting at the back or there are people who watching and they need something from us.
I know, but we don't have a full attendance.
Yeah, we don't have, but the little numbers can.
Except because today is midweek.
Yeah, there's midweek working day in Liberia. But without that, we still have, yes, we have fans.
Until we have full attendance on Sunday.
More than full attendance.
Lofa Lofa 1, Magibi 1. Daniel Halley breaking in. Oh, that was a heavy touch. Biker almost over the halfway line, far side. Tupasi just all around the ball for other play for a throw into Lofa. Cannesco is a judge of fouling his marker. Kofado has given the free kick. Cannesco comes back with kind of apology to Jaway Corner. Two players who got plenty of respect for each other. Seven minutes left. Usman Kamara trying to get away from Parker, then looking for Ishda. The intent was good, but again, Curtis, Arizona cut it, cuts across, and latches it forward. Long. Good chase there from the Lothian player over the far side, who's trying to take the throw shot quickly to Jibwe Kone, and he concedes the throw in the half of Magibi. Now Magibi coming forward. Jensen forward pass to Kanesco. Kanesco looking to release Usman, but goalkeeper Yene is there and on time. Here is Abi Shota with a pull pass in the direction of Francis Doe. Cove, the cushion, had just a pass for himself. He's been fouled as he entangled between two green shirts. Handshake there between he and Jobe Kone. Kanesco now Magibi attacking and goes across, too close to the goalkeeper. Still Lofa 1, Magibi 1. please announce support to our work? Please make support to our work. But the catch up on the volley. Jibwe corner. 20 yards out. The feint header from Francis Doe. He takes it on the volley over the top. Goal kick, Magibi. Just look on your screen, you will see the cash app there. All you need to do, just download it. And that will be great support and appreciation for our work. We are inching closer to penalty kicks here. 4 minutes plus whatever time will be added by Mr. Doe. Free kick to Lofa. 4 yards in from the left touchline, which Jibwe corner will take. So green shirts are arriving late, including Alexander Curtis. Flomo is in there, whipped in over the bar. That's pulled from Jibwe corner.
Yeah, at that moment you don't take it all alone because the distance is far and you have a lot of teammates who are there with height that just need to look over to them, and who knows? Yeah.
Lofa, Albi Shota, Francis trucking up challenge from his marker. Leaves the marker on the floor. There is a change. The ball ricochets off the green shirt. Flomo was there, but the goalkeeper arrived first.
Yeah, great goalkeeping there from Jimmy Double.
And I see the Lofian coach, Coffee Collie,
Yes, that's Coffee Collie.
checking his watch. Is it hoping for penalty?
Probably.
Well,
Are you hopeful for a late goal?
it's difficult. It's difficult to say. A player might give you on the deck. Every time a player goes down, the stretch shot is arriving in no time.
He has to seize the thought of time wasting.
Here is the substitution. Substitutions at this level, at this time in the game have been so crucial.
Lofa County, Chion Yene with steps out
Yeah.
for probably the penalty goalkeeper for Lofa County.
Chino Yene is off for Lofa County. And the goalkeeper from Fuanfuan FC, Heren Masale, has come on to make penalty save. Gino Yeni had a great game, fantastic effort. There he's trying to walk down to his technical area. He's had a good game, hasn't he?
Sure, he had a very good game today, and that's why he's being applauded for, Ben. He had a
His
very
opposite
good game.
number, or his former opposite number, if you like, is receiving treatment.
Yes, he needs to get out because he been hope on by Magibi County.
And there, the goalkeeper, Henry Masale, before that shot, you saw Coach Mafi Jiru were in deep conversation with one of his players on the touchline.
That's Henry
Hali.
Hali, yes. So Daba is up. We have a game on now, Ben.
Yeah. Daniel Pasca was another Lofa substitution. Okay, I think he came in for the left back. 2 minutes of added time.
Yes, time wasted.
2
Jimmy
minutes of
Trevor.
added time. By my watch, we've completed 120 minutes. But Mr. Kofatu has the official time. So he has added 2 minutes
Yes, Jimmy Double wants to kill the 2 minutes so early.
I honestly don't like penalty games. I don't like penalty games.
Yes, anyone can win.
Then Hardy hears the ball. Jesse coming to the ground. The goalkeeper gets his first touch. After coming on as a second half substitute, Henry Masale. He picks up possession in his black t-shirt. Hacks a hard over this car. Free kick. Lofa County. There's handshake between the two players there. Amanda Mayanga and good defending from Margibi. It's going to be Kono. Yeah, Kono. Maybe one last opportunity. Archbishop Tar has arrived inside the penalty area. Jobe Corner steps to take this one. Curtis is just hovering outside the D. Seven green shirts, outfield players in the half of Matt Gibby. Probably the last opportunity for a goal. The keeper comes out, makes strong clean. Can he play it quickly? Yes, he does. Pick up by Usman Kamara. This Kamara, good challenge. Very brave challenge from that boy. But Kamara does well. Hey, Zuba, that is trying to spray the ball you're looking for. Candace Cole off balance, but defended well by Jebe Kwane. Holding off Candace Cole. Daniel Hali, love the touch from Hali, trying to pick up Zuba, but instead he picks the wet touch line over the far side of the field. Throw in to Lofa. We have already consumed or exhausted the 2 minutes of added time. I see the referee, Mr. Kofado, checks his watch. There's no time to even continue further. The final whistle go, and the second semi-final of 2025 in the National County Sports Meet will be decided from 12 yards out. Here is Wayne Gaga.
Yes, this is a time where the unexpected becomes the expected. Then both counties will have a cool off, adjust themselves well, get all of the technical instruction from their technical staff. The goalkeeper Masale, who was brought on, has a huge responsibility because his own contribution as expected by Lufien is to save them from the penalty spot. However, Jimmy Double had made name for himself in his previous match in the quarterfinal. He saved 3 penalties for Margibi County, so he has less to show up, but again, he has a responsibility to move Margibi to the grand finals. Let's see which way it goes. Covado and his team had a splendid occasion today. They officiated very well. Good football game on today. And let's see from the penalty spots who meet Grand G there on Sunday.
Yeah, I must give my compliments to Covado and team. Efren Grant, very experienced FIFA referee, retained his badge for 2025. And so is Tracy Chai. On yesterday we had another female, Ihana Moses, who served as assistant referee #1. So we have our 2 big female referees from the land officiating in the semi-finals. That's extraordinary. These are referees that play in the African Women's Championship, under 17 level, under 20 level, and they have officiated club matches as well. I think their experience, is growing week in, week out. And this is a great opportunity to have that tested. And on this occasion, they've come up good. So the players, some of them taking fluid, they're having a little bit of rest as the captains have been ushered down the halfway line up by Mr. Doe. And they send it to the toast to see who goes first. The penalty will be taken in front, I think, of the scoreboard. And Harris.
Just a bit information about.
We'll know who goes first. Who's going to go first? What did you see win?
I said just a bit of information about our female assistant referees, Hannah Moses, who played here yesterday, and today we have Tracy Che, who also playing today. They just came from Cameroon a week or so from officiating the FIFA World Cup Under 17 qualifiers, leg 2 between Cameroon and Egypt. They had a very good game, and it's a good one where our referees are going up there. Joel Doe is already clear up to officiate in the Chan finals that was postponed. It should be somewhere around March or...
It should have been hosted by Kenya.
Yeah, but that was postponed to later this year. But Joel Doe passed all of the tests, fitness tests, theoretical tests, and so forth. And he's just awaiting the time for the competition. So we have our referees who are out there and making headways. We hope to see them in the AFCON finals.
One day.
One day they will get there.
So the penalties will be taken just not far from us, slightly away to our right in front of the scoreboard. There you see Afran Grant and Mr. Dodd having a conversation before the kicker, the shootout starts. This is the fourth knockout match that has gone to penalties.
Yeah, the fourth. Only the fourth? Can we say the fourth?
I don't think any team, the fourth game that have gone to penalties in the knockout stage. I don't think any team from the north have won penalty shooter. Nima lost on penalty.
Yeah, Nima lost.
Maryland won. I think their first game on penalty.
Yeah.
Defeating Bapolu.
Lofa never went to penalty.
Yeah. So Lofa from the north.
Yeah.
They are going to penalties for Matt Gibby, located right here on the south coast.
Yeah, south central.
So yeah, south and north.
Yeah.
What do you go for? North versus south?
I'm not trying this.
I always got my boy.
I'm not trying this. But it's goalkeeper Masale who was brought on. Let's see. Why was he brought on for?
Masale was brought on to make penalty saves. He's up against, I think, Daniel Ali, who stands... No, not Daniel Ali. He said he stands Akimbo. Ah, okay. I thought you were standing hands on hip. Is that Usman? But let's see. That's a decent penalty.
That's H-Down Weir.
H-Down Weir, the experienced H-Down Weir.
He hails for Maryland County anyway.
For Matt Gibby. He played most of his football in Matt Gibby in the 3rd division.
Yes.
So he looks like a son of that county. Born in Maryland, but raised football-wise by Matt Gibby.
Chokbe Kone?
Yeah.
Versus Jimmy Dobber.
Massive.
Two big boys
players,
on the stage. And
takes his own time.
What's going to happen, Ben?
He takes his own time and dresses about 8 paces away from the ball. Oh! Was he taking a Peneka?
No, it's not.
I mean,
it's a save.
It's a save. Chebwe Kone misses, and Lofa County living dangerously.
No, that's poor penalty.
Yeah, it's not a quality penalty, trust me.
Similar to Josiah C. It was saved again by Jimmy Dobber.
Yeah, it doesn't have that venom, the power in it. It's sailing good, but I think it has to travel faster than the goalkeeper.
Absolutely, Bitsio.
Topasi, 12 yards on against Henry Masale. That's simple. Cool as a leg.
Yeah. Masale was on his way out, down to the right. Tobasi saw that and flashes him down to his left. And it's a good goal from Tobasi. Take a look at that. He's going already. So he paves the way for Tobasi to come on the opposite side. Good thinking.
And he was very impatient. The ball never moved and he started to run away.
Exactly. You have to let the ball move. And then it's easy to save.
Henry Mayonga, substitute for Lofa County. Massive penalty. Huge pressure. He must score.
And he has to score to give Lofa County a facelift, so to speak. I mean, to bring them back alive, just to say that.
6 paces away, Mayonga. That's
Classic.
nice.
Classic it is.
That's nice, like ice cream.
Exactly. I mean, he hits it with all the comfort inside him, and it goes far away from Jimmy Double. It's a good goal win.
Yeah, but that's experienced Alexander Curtis. What do you expect? In a way, big balls made on big
Curtis?
scene like this.
That was on Curtis.
Yeah, that was Curtis.
Mayonga.
No, that was Curtis.
Oh, Curtis? I'm sorry.
Curtis Alexander it was.
I'm sorry.
The Watanga boy.
Tana Ali.
So now the fans will start to ask, why was Masale brought on?
Yeah, that's the question. Daniel Ali, one of the chaps for Leicester who is flying astray for Magibi in this league, taking a close look at that. Trust me.
We see how possibly.
The question is, Masale, why was he brought on?
Why was he brought on? Yes,
asked
that's
a
the
good
question.
Maybe he will make that impact later on. We saw it.
We have 2 to go here. When?
Big moments here. Flomo. Wow.
He can just miss from that spot.
A man of
He's
Flomo. That's
comfortable.
nice.
He's a talismanic goal scorer. I like his composure. Comes back in 2-3 feet away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he goes back.
That's
smashes
nice.
the ball.
That's
Excellent
nice.
strike it is.
That's nice.
But I think Masale will have to prove himself for Lofa County. And he goes against Usman Kamara, a very tough one. But
Usman Kamara will
big
score
balls, big
in
balls
regulation.
makes on a being seen.
Yeah, but at the same time, from the penalty spot, the boys are separated from men. Usman
Yeah,
Kamara.
because that is when you have that composure, Ben. The nerves, the psyche is strong. Moments like this.
Usman Kamara with his purple shoes. That's Paul.
And a goal saved by Masale, Magibi.
And
And it's
Lufians
Kamara of all players, imagine.
and the Lufians have the time to celebrate. And I think they can start to believe in Masale now.
Yeah, I think that's when you
Pascal
you believe
Davis. Wow, that's nice. We are level, Tio.
Three
We
apiece.
are level.
And it is the most nervous moments that we're arriving at when one player is probably going to mess and another maybe saves, and this game is going to turn around.
Kenneth Cole is a player that carries the weight of pressure here for Matt Gibby.
You got the winner against Nima County right from the spot. Let's see, Connor score.
Stens, Kindness, left footed, rolls on the deck, and it's at the back of the net.
That's a nice
Similar
penalty.
position, he scores against Nima County. Similar position,
Yeah.
similar angle, and at a low pace.
Kept it low on the ground. Yeah, that's
Direct
good.
on the floor. That sort of situation, Ben, is difficult for the goalkeeper to get a touch on it. Yep.
Who steps up for Lofa County? Blonde-headed.
If he scores, Maggie County will probably be on level
Is that the
terms.
shield? Number 19. The center back who plays alongside Alexander Curtis. Big responsibility, boy. That's a nice penalty.
Massive. Massive it is. He rolls here on the deck in similar fashion like Ernest Cole. And it's level terms right here at the SKD.
And his penalty, I'm sorry to you, and win. And his penalty was uncontested. Unlike Cannes, the goalkeeper contested it. You know, but
And defenders are very clinical from the spot. I don't know why, Teal.
Yeah, they don't have too many or too much opportunities scoring goals. So I think one of the things that they do is they take too much time on it. When they do have an opportunity, they want it to be clinical.
Is that Pascal Harris? This is the second time for Pascal to miss from the spot for Magibi County. He did see him against Nimba County, and he's here again against Lofa County.
Pascal misses. And the SKD rumble into a rout towards Glee in favor of Lofa County.
pandemonium right now.
Boni, Voinjaman, Foya is on his feet, maybe.
You didn't call Nico Buzu.
Nico Buzu in Ben's word. And they think they are already in the finals. Lofa.
Penalty miss from Pascal Harris, the skipper of Malgibi. Massive, massive penalty.
But Francis Dose has the responsibility on Lofa County.
To drag
How much of
Lofa.
Lofa County population Francis Dose carries on his shoulders? This one, he has said, and it's a mess. Lofa is broken hearted about Francis Dose, hits the goalpost, and it comes back in field. It's still level. Nerves breaking moments, Ben.
You don't say decent penalty, even though he sends the goalkeeper
It
the
can
wrong
never
way.
be decent.
But the ball hits the base of the post, and it comes straight back in his stride. Can you imagine? Well,
But just when you thought Lofa County had won it, it is still challenging times here.
the stadium is quiet.
Yeah, stadium is really, really quiet.
Joshua Jensen steps off on 12 yards, wearing shirt number 12 for Malgibi. We are level. We are all level. Cheche, number 12 on 12 yards out against Henry Masali.
In another one, may be referred as J Square. Lexi Jensen, Joshua. He steps forward.
Left footed, and it's saved by the goalkeeper for Lofa County, Masale. And Quadro Boni is still rocking. Vontiman is shaking. Maybe Foya is rocking even more. The noise from the top of Wologisi will echo around Liberia win.
And I know the people from Fisibu will also have a drips of that noise as Masale keeps them alive. Let's see who gave them the final smiles.
Prayers are going upward. The Lufians are praying. I know lots of nail-biting movements here. I see most of the fans are biting their nails here. Very, very nervy. The big, or the biggest penalty, if you like, in his career. It's in! And Lofa County are through to face Grand Jita here in the final of the 2025 National County Sports Meet. After a heroic performance from goalkeeper, Soviet goalkeeper Henry Masale, to save a crucial penalty from Joshua Jensen. And then the last penalty has been converted. Lofa through. We're going to have Grand Jita versus Lofa here on Sunday night.
And then it's a history made by Gabriel, that's Imara Baga. He puts himself into the grand final to meet his twin brother, Gabriel Baga, on Sunday. Emmanuel Baga, clever penalties, gives Lofa the victory over Magibi. So the Baga's brothers, twin brothers, will meet each other on Sunday.
Well, it's easy to say Wologisi is noisy. Putu is quietly sitting and waiting to see what happens on the final day of County Meet Football 2024-2025. Two contests from two mountains, one from Wologisi, another from Putu. Will square it out here in the grand finals. It's been a massive game. Lofa are in the finals. Maryland went out yesterday on the brink of Grand Jita County's incredible performance. It's all square for two mountains counties to square up here.
What a moment. What a moment for Lofians. They are into the grand finals again, Ben.
What can we say?
This time around with this Sofat, Grand Jita of Southeast.
Congratulations, Lofa County. They deserve to be in the final. They played so well, kept their nerves, especially after missing the first spot kick. They never lie down so easily. They went down, remember in regulation, they were 1-0 down behind an Usman Kamara's goal. But then Emmanuel Fode brought them back on level terms, to send the game to extra time and then penalty shootout. So they deserve to be in the final again. One of the most successful teams in recent time, Lofa County, in this competition. They just have to convert the finals to victory, that's all. They were here last year in the final. They lost to Underdogs River G. Again, they reached the final. They are favorites, and they have this time Underdogs Grand Jita. But always, I can say, a win. A final is a final. It's like 50-50.
On the other end, it's another disappointing time for Margibi County. This is the 5th time they failed to move on to the grand final of recent.
That's sad. I mean, my mother actually is from Margibi. It hurts so much when you do a professional job. No, I know, I understand that. I understand that so much. But that's it. The last time I cheered for Margibi here and we were victorious in the final was back in 2012. And we defeated favorites Nima by 2-0. So I've witnessed over the past years that the teams that are favorites in the final don't often go on to lift the trophy here in the night or on a night. So let's see what happens on Sunday. We're going to be back here. Intersports full coverage of that final. The male final will start at 3:30, and Wayne Gaga will be here. Theophilus Chico, Julius Canton, the entire technical team, the guys on camera, the guys who's switching, myself, the whole crew. It's been a fantastic occasion. We aren't going anywhere. Stick with your screen because we'll soon be going live in the studio where Julius Canton, will be pitched alongside some guests, and they will have an analysis of the semi-final, and then we'll also talk ahead about the final, which will be contested between Grand Jita and Lofa County here on Sunday night on the 2nd of February.
Game is fair play. Last year, we had some problems, and you saw that with refereeing and what have you. This year, it's been so far so good. In our mind, the referees have been very remarkable. We want to encourage them. They must not be influenced by anything, continue to be professional. The game must always be fair play. Because you know what? These counties, these players are putting their all into it. So one man cannot just go and frustrate their effort. So we are on everybody's back, watching to ensure that the game will continue to be fair play as is envisaged by FIFA. What we need to do now is to use the county meet to ensure development, especially in sports, is left on the ground. So any county that hosts has a responsibility to ensure that the infrastructure that we'll be using has some development. And we also have a responsibility to buttress what the county will do. So all of the counties that hosted, they hosted because their pitches were qualified and then they committed themselves to ensuring improvement on the facility. So we went to Kipman where the opening was. You will see that the authorities, they're on their own. They have started developing the field. They have stadium, the pitch itself. So we, working with the FA, have said to them, for example, once you do the groundwork and the drainage system on the pitch, we'll work out modalities to ensure the artificial turf is brought there. But beyond that, in the meantime, we donated about 600 bucket seats to the people of Cape Mount for the stadium. So they started planting the bucket seats there. In Bon County, you also go there, working with the FA, some bucket seats were donated and that they use. The remaining ones, we committed to giving them 300 to 400 bucket seats. So in the next few days, they'll be coming here and we'll turn it over to them. The pitch in Greenville, we intend to also do likewise. If they need bucket seats, we'll donate some bucket seats to them. So we want to leave an imprint, want to leave a mark. That's what the president wants. So that when a county is declared host, they are happy because they know something will be left and not just come, play, and leave.
The performances of the young kids on the field of play, both kickball, football, and basketball, respectively. How do you see them so far?
Very marvelous. From my own little understanding of the game, they are all exceptional. But mind you, we have technicians who are out at all of the games to look at the talents, also watching the games.
Obviously, the county mid-favorite has made it through to the grand finals of this year's edition of the National County Sports Meet. Wologisi is outside down. I've been to Kola, Humfoya, Vonjiman, and you can go on naming the rest. Patrick Horner, the proud son of Lofa County, is in studio. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
You started this game from a goal down. Eventually, you are through to the grand finals. Firstly, I know it was a little bit worrisome for you.
Well, not. You know, that's a game of soccer. And this was a very tight semi-final match. I do appreciate the fact that Mangibi put in all to win, but Lofa was a better side. The Lion was roaring. And so the indomitable Lions are in the final. And rest assured, Lofa, it is our time. Lofa is going to take the cup all the way to Mount Wologisi. Join the caravan, because the caravan will be moving from Monrovia to Wologisi.
What's the message, Patrick, you have for Lofians now you are into the grand finals?
Sunday, we have to come with our bitter balls in our hands. We have to turn out with our green. Green is in our hearts. Let's turn out with our green and white on Sunday. Let's make sure we come soon, take one side of the pitch, come with our bitter balls, and steer this place up. Grand Jida, come on.
The two of you, 1964 each, and you people just celebrated 60 years, July 26 in Vonjiman, and meeting each other on the playing pitch. How do you see that game?
Well, Lofa won that game, correct? Lofa won in
I'm talking about the county meet now.
The county meet, but Lofa won in Vonjaman. Yeah. So recently...
That was a fun fair game.
No, it was not a fun fair. Recently, at the celebration of our 60th anniversary, Lofa, Bong, Nimba, and Grand Jide. Lofa played Grand Jide, Lofa flogged Grand Jide. So we'll set our record straight. So Grand Jide is our baby. So we're coming for that Sunday. We're coming. Turn out with your green. The Lion is roaring, man.
Includes the developmental sports. Last letter close up, you see Liberians. What do you make of this county?
Well, I think the unity is paramount. I think I see unity amongst people of diverse political background. I haven't interacted or seen Sekou Kalasco for a long time, but today we had an interaction. We spoke to one another, you know, so that's what sports is all about. It brings people together. And again, I want to thank the organizers. I want to thank all the participating teams. I know very well that next year will be better than this year.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
A great pleasure. Thank you so kindly.
Yeah. The last time I saw Patrick play, or president of Liberia, against the All-Star of Lofa, and he scored the winning goal, and he was running to Mount Wologisi. Hope he can run there to take Lofa there. Oh, thank you so much for watching. That's how I would like to take a short break. When we come back, we call it a wrap on this broadcast. That's the beauty, that's the drama, and that's the excitement of football. And it's been so very entertaining. Yet I think This is the final before the finals. If you miss out the penalty, let's bring them back to you quickly before we wrap up because it's been so very interesting. Second time around, unfortunately for Pascal Harris, he had a very good competition, but he missed out. Also, Jeppe Konen missed out. The key players missed out on penalties, but they were also fortunate, especially from the end of Lofa, to eventually win this particular game on the penalty shootout. Curtis Alexander from Watanga, an experienced central defender, he got a right score, an excellent penalty, and there you see another crucial penalty. The goalkeeper that was introduced earlier on, he didn't do well, but later on in the finishing and closing stages, he got it right. This is the wonder kid, Emmanuel Flomo. He sends the goalkeeper in the wrong direction. Lofa equalized on that occasion, and they were still edging out to get the victory, as you can see, and another brilliant penalty kick. And this time around, he missed out. Kamara missed out on that one. Lofa scores, and it was so very exciting. Brilliant one from the end of Lofa. The goalkeeper was very worried. This was the crucial one. Brilliant penalty kick. Still getting very, very interesting. Ghana scored similarly against Nimba. Another brilliant penalty. And the fans were getting nervous, very nervous at that moment. And eventually, this was Pascal Harris threw it over the crossbox. Let's see if we can bring you the winning penalty, but it has been a very exciting time here. Remember now, Intel Sports, we are Liberia's premier, the best classical professional sports television station. Many thanks to all of you for watching. As you enjoy the penalty shootout, we'd like to say thanks to all of you. Please remember to patronize us as you watch our professional coverage through the app on the screen. You can support this particular venture, and we will highly appreciate. Thanks to the entire crew: Theophilus, Chico, Wayne, Gaga, Priscilla, Patricia, Willie, the legs of Julius, to Clarence, Dolo, Clarence, Gadwa was also part of this particular broadcast. Karimun Sila, Theophilus, Wiapla, and Edwin Batafoye. My name is Julius Conton. Thanks for watching. Join us here as we come back on Sunday for the grand finals. Earlier on, Grand Bassa won on a penalty shootout against Grand Judea County. It was also a very classical encounter. Many thanks for watching. Join us on Sunday for the grand finals of the 2024-2025 National County Sports Meet. On the team, Inclusive Development through Sports. Bye-bye for now.
All right.